Ọmọládìkún Olóyè Sunday Májàsọ́lá Àdìsá ọmọ Adéyẹmọ aka Igboho ṣá nípa bí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ìfẹ́lọ́dún àpapọ̀ Yorùbá lágbàáyé lábẹ́ ààrẹ wa ọmọọba Adébáyọ̀ Fáládé ti gbákejì ààrẹ Mákindé Kíàtúnbí Kentos ń ṣe ìrọ́kẹ̀kẹ̀ ìgbáradì níbàámu pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ àti ẹ̀mí ìforihàn wàgbékalẹ̀ àyẹ́sí ọjọ́ ìbí Ìgbòho fún tọdún yìí pẹ̀lú àkọlé Dinner with Ìgbòho. Bákan náà làwọn ọmọ gba ọba Ògbóni àgbáyé lálejò Tajudeen Ọlárẹ̀wájú Àjàlá àti bàbá Adésọjí Tàlàbí àwòrò ṣàṣà eégún mọ̀gájí nílùú London láti wá ṣe àyẹ́sí fún olóyè Ìgbòho lọ́jọ́ náà yóò wáyé nínú gbọ̀ngàn ńlá ní London Kensington 179-199 Holland Park Avenue London W114UL United Kingdom bẹ̀rẹ̀ látago méje ìrọ̀lẹ́ ẹlẹ́lẹ́dago méjìlá òru. Bákan náà láti ń kí wa kú ìmúrasílẹ̀ ìwọ́de làmìlaka tẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ ènìyàn tí ó wáyé nílùú ọba 1 million rally in London lọ́jọ́ kejìlá oṣù kẹwàá ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ kejì dínà pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho léyìí tó Ọláyọmí Kóìkì àti bàbá wa Gbẹ̀du ọmọ ṣàkóso ẹ̀ lọ́kàn ọ̀jọ̀gán àwọn àlàkalẹ̀ ìrọ̀rùn. Bàbá ṣe máa fi ọkọ̀ àjàgbé ńlá ní London round bus gbé àwọn àgbààgbà àti àwọn abarapá gbogbo láti BBC in Oxford títí tí ìwọ́de ó fi parí sí Paris Trafalgar Square tó bá wá di ọjọ́ kẹtàlá ọjọ́ kẹtàdínà pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho. Láwọn máa ṣàbẹ̀wò lọ sí ìlú Manchester gan fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé síwájú sí i tàbí láti dá sí ètò ìfọlọ́ntìrìlì ẹ lè pè tàbí kẹ́ WhatsApp Ọláyọmí Kóìkì lórí +447-594-050-979 Kẹ́hìndé Ìjàdùbí lórí +447-570-320-030 Ṣọlá Kòkòtọ̀kù lórí +353-863-375-537. Bákan náà ní ẹ lè kàn sí Tóyìn Ọláoyè lórí +447-896-018-764 lápapọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá àgbáyé pátápátá YSDN pẹ̀lú Yorùbá World Media Home and Diaspora àti gbogbo ìkànnì mìíràn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sókè fún ìjàǹgbara ọmọ Yorùbá. Ìyàwó ẹgbẹ́ ìfẹ́lọ́dún àpapọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ṣe kí Ọmọládìkún wípé ẹkú ọdún ẹkú ìyẹ̀dún a sì ń ṣàmọ́dún aṣàmọ́dún sẹ́ẹ̀mí ìtayà tọmọ. Yorùbá World Media ló kéde lórúkọ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá. Lálà olùlọ́jọ́ kọkànlá oṣù kẹwàá ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́. Ọjọ́ tó ń sọjọ́ ìbí Ọmọládìkún Olóyè Sunday Májàsọ́lá Àdìsá ọmọ Adéyẹmọ aka Ìgbòho ṣá nípa bí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ìfẹ́lọ́dún àpapọ̀ Yorùbá lágbàáyé lábẹ́ ààrẹ wa ọmọọba Adébáyọ̀ Fáládé ti gbákejì ààrẹ Mákindé Kíàtúnbí Kentos ń ṣe ìrọ́kẹ̀kẹ̀ ìgbáradì níbàámu pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ àti ẹ̀mí ìforihàn wàgbékalẹ̀ àyẹ́sí ọjọ́ ìbí Ìgbòho fún tọdún yìí pẹ̀lú àkọlé Dinner with Ìgbòho. Bákan náà làwọn ọmọ gba ọba Ògbóni àgbáyé lálejò Tajudeen Ọlárẹ̀wájú Àjàlá àti bàbá Adésọjí Tàlàbí àwòrò ṣàṣà eégún mọ̀gájí nílùú London láti wá ṣe àyẹ́sí fún olóyè Ìgbòho lọ́jọ́ náà yóò wáyé nínú gbọ̀ngàn ńlá ní London Kensington 179-199 Holland Park Avenue London W114UL United Kingdom bẹ̀rẹ̀ látago méje ìrọ̀lẹ́ ẹlẹ́lẹ́dago méjìlá òru. Bákan náà láti kí wa kú ìmúrasílẹ̀ ìwọ́de làmìlaka tẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ ènìyàn tí ó wáyé nílùú ọba 1 million rally in London lọ́jọ́ kejìlá oṣù kẹwàá ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ kejì dínà pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho léyìí tó Ọláyọmí Kóìkì àti bàbá wa Gbẹ̀du ọmọ ṣàkóso ẹ̀ lọ́kàn ọ̀jọ̀gán àwọn àlàkalẹ̀ ìrọ̀rùn. Bàbá ṣe máa fi ọkọ̀ àjàgbé ńlá ní London round bus gbé àwọn àgbààgbà àti àwọn abarapá gbogbo láti BBC in Oxford títí tí ìwọ́de ó fi parí sí Paris Trafalgar Square tó bá wá di ọjọ́ kẹtàlá ọjọ́ kẹtàdínà pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho. Láwọn máa ṣàbẹ̀wò lọ sí ìlú Manchester gan fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé síwájú sí i tàbí láti dá sí ètò ìfọlọ́ntìrìlì ẹ lè pè tàbí kẹ́ WhatsApp Ọláyọmí Kóìkì lórí +447-594-050-979 Kẹ́hìndé Ìjàdùbí lórí +447-570-320-030 Ṣọlá Kòkòtọ̀kù lórí +353-863-375-537. Bákan náà ní ẹ lè kàn sí Tóyìn Ọláoyè lórí +447-896-018-764 lápapọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá àgbáyé pátápátá YSDN pẹ̀lú Yorùbá World Media Home and Diaspora àti gbogbo ìkànnì mìíràn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sókè fún ìjàǹgbara ọmọ Yorùbá. Ìyàwó ẹgbẹ́ ìfẹ́lọ́dún àpapọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ṣe kí Ọmọládìkún wípé ẹkú ọdún ẹkú ìyẹ̀dún a sì ń ṣàmọ́dún aṣàmọ́dún sẹ́ẹ̀mí ìtayà tọmọ. Yorùbá World Media ló kéde lórúkọ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá.
Wá mo kí gbogbo wa pé ẹ kálẹ́ ẹ bá wa gbé wọlé share button kẹ́lẹ̀ bá wa pé àwọn èèyàn wọlé torí àwọn ìbéèrè tí àwọn èèyàn ń béèrè nípa ìfẹ́ tó ní sí olóyè ọmọ Adéyẹmọ. Ẹ bá wa kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé ẹni tó tí wọlé ẹni kó darapọ̀ mọ́ wa kájọ tún ṣe ètò tálẹ́ yìí. Orúkọ tèmi ò tí yí padà, Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koikimedia. Mo kẹ́ brother mi iSyn TV. Alẹ́ yìí mo fẹ́ mọ lórí platform wa yìí, ṣé ẹnu la fi ní anífẹ̀ẹ́ olóyè Ìgbòho àbá nífẹ̀ẹ́ tọkàntọkàn. So a máa ṣe nǹkan tóyìnbó máa ń pè ní an emergency, no, àtẹ̀lẹ́sọ̀kè emergency. A ní our fans Ìgbòho ti Koikimedia, àwa náà fẹ́ gbọ́nwọ́ sáwo ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní October. Our fans Koikimedia, àwọn olólùfẹ́ platform yìí, ó lè jẹ́ èèyàn mẹ́wàá, ó lè jẹ́ èèyàn kan, bọ́ lálẹ́ a máa kọ ìtẹ́bá fún wa àkọsílẹ̀ account details tá máa sanwó yẹn sí, òun ló wà lórí screen yẹn. Tó bá ti ní mo pledge £100 àkọsílẹ̀. Mo ní organization ní bíbá yóò kì í ṣe an ordinary platform. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ń pè ní organization mean pé ó lè jáde at any time. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kémi bá yín raise owó ẹni tó ti wà lọ́spítù. Àwọn tó ń raise wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe ni. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ káwa bá wa raise owó gbàmígbàmí. Torí rà ń kówó bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn máa ń fẹ́ dá tó pọ̀ tí mo máa ń rí. Owó táwa fi dá yìí, owó a fi ran olóyè fún ìgbésẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe fún ní London. Owó tèmi fi gbà nìyẹn. Èmi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ owó ọ̀tá olóyè ti wà lọ́spítù ẹjẹ́ àdáwó fún. Àwọn ń gbọ́ owó bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú platform wa. Olóyè ọ̀tẹ̀ ó fẹ́ wọ plane, a fẹ́ gbé padà lọ sí Germany kó lọ gba, torí kò sí treatment ní Africa, gbogbo wa la mọ̀ yẹn. Ẹni bá náà ń gba treatment l'Africa, but ẹni tó bá láǹfààní tó ní residency tó lè fi travel, ó ní passport míì, kí ló fi máa gba treatment l'Africa fún? Treatment Africa is just temporarily, kọ́kọ́ fi stabilize kó fi jápa ọgbà proper one. So àwọn ò ní dárú owó yẹn fún Ìgbòho ṣá. Platform yìí tó ń pè ní Koiki is not just ordinary platform. Kò ṣe ordinary platform. So ẹ má rò pé bóyá tá bá jókòó síbí nínú mobile studio mi tí mo ti sọ fún ìyàwó mi pé mo fẹ́ go live, gbogbo conversation tó yẹ kó máa ní nínú ilé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyàwó, ó dá dúró kémi lè rí ẹ̀yin bá sọ̀rọ̀. But ẹ ṣe ń dúró pé BBC ló máa bá wa raise owó fún olóyè Ìgbòho fún rally tá fẹ́ ṣe àti dinner. BBC ò ní raise but BBC mọ bó ṣe ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwa diaspora. Wọ́n ní káwọn ọmọ wa mú £1 wá sí school. Owó kí ló máa ń dá yẹn ná? Mama, owó kan tó máa ń ní kó dá £1, wọ́n máa mú wọn gbà yẹn. A ní kó mú £1 wá. Children in need. so èmi nísìn èmi náà wá láti sọ pé Igboho dinner and rally in need. Torí pé tí BBC bá ń béèrè owó yẹn kí n question wọn pé kí ni purpose owó yẹn, torí wọ́n máa fi ń ṣe children in need. Àwa ò ní children tá a fi need. Yorùbá nation ló wà in need for 2 events. Àwọn kan tẹ ní owó dínà yẹn ṣe jẹ́ ká fi rẹ̀ pa náà gúgúrú lẹ̀ bá fi ra. Mo ò fẹ́ sọ pé bomb bastard lẹ́yìn torí pé ọmọ Yorùbá nation ni ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí pé a gbọ́dọ̀ tún máa pe ẹ̀yin ní bomb bastard. Àwọn tí wọ́n ò gbà wá gbọ́ ni bomb bastard, but ẹ̀yin yé máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé owó tó fẹ́ fi ṣe dínà yẹn pé ká máa fi rẹ̀ pa. Owó ẹ̀pà ó yàtọ̀ sí owó dínà. Owó dínà ó yàtọ̀ sí owó ẹ̀pà. Owó ẹ̀pà ó yàtọ̀ sí owó tá a máa fi ṣe rally. Torí ẹlòmíì nínú yín mọ understanding tán pè ní foreign relationship àti foreign diplomacy. Interface ó wà lára tán pè ní foreign diplomacy. Òyìnbó máa ní diplomacy. Kò wá sí nǹkan tí wọ́n kì í lò tó bá dọ̀rọ̀ diplomacy. Ẹ̀yin lè máa gbé kalẹ̀ ní ìlànà tí àwọn ọlọ́gbọ́n onílàákàyè tó máa fi mọ̀ pé bó ṣe sọ pé lóòótọ́ ọmọlúàbí ni wọ́n. Àwa la wá mọ̀ pé ọmọlúàbí yẹn àwa ti gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan torí a máa bọ́ sórí M1. But àwọn tá gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ polongo fún ní gbogbo àgbáyé UK ni gbogbo wọn máa wà níjọ́ yẹn. Kò sí ìlú kan tí kò ní sí nílùú yìí ní 12 yẹn torí pé tó bá ń sọ pé tourism UK ó sì jẹ́ maybe not number 1 destination, but ó sì wà lára destination táwọn èèyàn wá jù. Africa nìkan náà fún visa. Ọmọ Chinese, Japan, Korea gbogbo wọn wá sí bíbá. So possible pé tá bá ń pín leaflet tí mo tún dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí tí ẹ̀ ń kàn sí wa pé Koiki ó ń sọ pé ó nídìí leaflet. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí owó wọn yín torí owó la fi ń ṣe nǹkan. Torí àwọn kan nísìn nídìílé wọn àwọn ò ń fowó ṣe nǹkan kan. Bọ̀ nídìílé tàwa Koiki ọmọ olóyè owó làwa fi ń ṣe nǹkan. Ìyẹn ló ṣe ní tẹ́gbẹ́ bá dára látọ̀dọ̀ olórí ẹgbẹ́ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kan kó mọ kájọ máa kó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kan ṣẹ̀yẹ ká bá ṣẹ̀yẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kan ṣílé. Olóyè wa fẹ́ ṣe dínà ní UK. Àwa la lọ fa pé olóyè máa bọ̀ àfi gbé ẹ wá ṣe dínà pẹ̀lú wa. Àwa ní Yorùbá nation ó ní the publicity kan tó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo publicity tá a ti ń bá bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ìyẹn ló ń pè ní rally. Ìwọ wá ní owó yẹn ká send sí wọ àbí kò fi rẹ̀ pàtí gúgúrú kò lè bá wọlé pa Fúlàní àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Ẹ ti gbàgbé pé irú owó tá máa fi ṣe rally òun kọ́ la máa fi lọ rẹ̀ pa. Owó ẹ̀pà máa jáde tàbá ti wọnú crisis. Ẹ̀pà ta ní ìdìgan gbogbo ẹ̀ wà nulẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ lọ máa mọ ibi tó kó sí. Ẹ̀yin máa lọ wá bẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin máa fojú filẹ̀. Mo ti sọ fún yín pé spy ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà láàrin wa. Ó ń ṣe kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jókòó sínú group. Ẹlòmíì nínú yín ó ní access láti wọnú ibì kan sí ibì kan sí ibi méjì. Mo ní lẹ́ẹ̀kan kan ẹ̀yin sisters mi máa gbé ọmú sí wọn ní tọkùnrin bá ti ń mu ọmú tó ti ń mu ọmú orí máa dàrú kò rí kankan rò mọ́. Ìgbà yẹn lẹ máa béèrè pé níbo làwọn ẹ̀pà yẹn wà. Tó bá ti ń mu ọmú yẹn á máa sọ bí tẹ́pà wà fún ẹ. Ìwà wa rìpọ́ọ̀tì padà fáwa àwa mọ̀ bá ṣe máa ó yẹ yín. Bọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan lẹ fẹ́ ká máa fẹnu sọ. Ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀ pé Amẹ́ríkà tó ń jà káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé níjẹta ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń follow Koikimedia international bí wọ́n sọ pé bíbá yóò kí n ṣe àwọn vlog yìí o. Níjẹta ọmọ Chinese méjì lọ ti mú l'Amẹ́ríkà tó ń rìpọ́ọ̀tì fún China. Kódà owó tí China fún wọn ilé tí kan ní wọ́n rà $4.5 million ni. Mọ́tò tó ń gùn brand new. Ọmọ tó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ spy. ẹ̀yin òṣìṣẹ́ spy ẹ wá ní wọ́n fi ṣe rally ní UK ẹ wá ní èyí tí wọ́n ọmọ Yorùbá nation tún fi máa tako yẹn ẹ má ṣe yẹn ẹ̀yẹn má tún dàbí àwọn tó kù tó dákọ̀ mọ́ torí pé níjọ́ yẹn wọ́n máa gbà pé yes lóòótọ́ wọ́n máa gbà wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbà pé níjọ́ yẹn níjọ́ rally yẹn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ pé yes lóòótọ́ la mean business so tábà ti ṣàǹtẹ̀mù tán mo wá ṣe program kankan kò sí problem Nigeria unfinishable ni tí mo bá wá lálẹ́ àfẹ́rẹ́ ìzòwò £10 ní àkọlẹ̀ £20 àkọlẹ̀ a máa ṣí phone line ẹ pè pledge yín ìgbà wo lẹ fẹ́ san account details ẹ̀yin tí mi ẹ má yọ account mo pin yẹn ẹ má fi ti Koiki sí lálẹ́ yìí alẹ́ ìfẹ́lódùn la fi bá gba owó mo dẹ̀ fi mọ kí ni capacity platform yìí tá a bá ń sọ pé a fẹ́ raise owó torí tí ìbá wa live nísìnyí òkú ni wo live ẹ lọ máa wo àwọn recorded àtàwọn tó Tinubu ta sọ fún tẹ́lẹ̀ tó dá wa lóhùn sí ètò kan mi sọ fún gbogbo yín local champion ó yàtọ̀ sí international platform torí bí international journalist bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ òun wo forecast pé a máa multiply ẹ̀ but ẹni tó wà local ẹni tó ń rí nìkan ni within but ẹ mọ̀ pé mi wà ní above so òkèlè mi ti ń rí gbogbo tí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kan ni wọ́n sọ lálẹ́ yìí kò sí tó kàn pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ọ̀rọ̀ dínà àti rally tàbí ṣe London gbogbo pọ́blẹ́mù Nàìjíríà tá a bá kúrò nù ẹ̀ bó ṣe máa exist nìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ dínà rally lèmi torí ẹ̀ jáde lálẹ́ ó lè wá dọ̀la o ká sọ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà sí ò lálẹ́ tó bá wá jẹ́ pé irú program bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lẹ́ ń fẹ́ mo máa ń sọ pé oríṣiríṣi platform ló wà you have the right to work out mo máa ń monitor comment mo dẹ̀ láwọn team mi gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú comment section yẹn wọ́n sán lórí gan tó bá ti píkẹ́ tó ti rí tó bá ti kàn sí mi èmi náà bá ti lọ ohun tó kọ síbẹ̀ màá kọ́kọ́ bú bàbá ẹ̀ màá bú ìyá ẹ̀ màá bá àwọn tó bú bàbá ẹ̀ màá bú wọn àdẹ́jọ́ sínú bin mo dẹ̀ kúkú láìkì gbogbo àwọn social media ẹ̀ tó bá ń disturb èèyàn á kọ̀ jù sínú bin ni ṣùgbọ́n irú àwọn ọ̀nà bẹ́ẹ̀ la máa ń pè ní bomb bastard àwọn tí wọ́n kì í ṣe nǹkan dáadáa nídìílé wọn ẹ mọ̀ káwọn kan wá wọn ṣe nǹkan dáadáa nídìílé wọn ìdí burúkú ló ti wá so bó ṣe ń gbọ́ pé dínà máa wáyé rálì máa wáyé ṣe lára ara wọn ń bù máa ṣọ pọ̀ kì í ṣe nǹkan dáadáa nídìílé wọn látijọ́ tó ti bí wọn ń ṣe nǹkan dáadáa bọ̀ bàbá a máa ṣe nǹkan dáadáa fún so lálẹ́ yìí tá a bá ti play anthem tán mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ mọ ta ló máa bá wa ṣí ojú òpó àti ta ló máa kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní ẹ̀rẹ̀ bá máa monitor comment section so ẹ jẹ́ ká play anthem wa ta ló mọ̀ lórí iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa forílẹ̀ ibi wa kàgbéga 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 falẹ̀ rí ìgbàgbọ́ wa lè pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira nìkẹ́jẹ́ ká máa lépa ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. ṣe rí àkọ́kọ́ ẹ tó bá sọ fún yín pé kò sí Yorùbá nation kankan ẹ̀yẹn má dá wọn lóhùn in tó máa ná everybody ó ti wà nù bẹ̀ kò sí Yorùbá nation no problem bàbá ta ṣàgbàgbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ káwà dúró tiẹ̀ so pẹ́ẹ́nì mi ti wà ń bíbà ojú òpó ti wà ní ṣíṣí mọ nọ́mbà yẹn àbí mo ò fi gbọ́rọ̀ kò sí tó kàn mí pọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà lálẹ́ yìí o ọ̀rọ̀ dínà àti rálì tẹ bá ní question tẹ bá dẹ̀ fi dáwó tẹ bá ní nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ sọ kódà tí wọ́n gan bá ní o fẹ́ wá fún rálì yẹn a lè fún ẹ ní lẹ́tà nìkan kúkú ra máa ṣe visa náà wàá fún ẹ ní lẹ́tà tó bá fún ẹ visa bọ́ọ̀dẹ̀ fún ẹ sí nǹkan tá a máa ṣe sí yẹn àmọ́ ètò important ni pé ta ló máa kọ́kọ́ bá wa ṣojú òpó pẹ̀lú owó ni o +447404405917 bóde ẹ̀ pé inú comment section náà ni à ń gba owó ní bíbá ṣé a lè gba náírà ṣá àfẹ́ náírà lálẹ́ dọ́là àti pounds la fẹ́ náírà yẹn ò ṣòwò kan tó sọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa kí n gbé náírà síta gbogbo tó bá máa fún wa ní náírà wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ bá transfer padà wá sí dọ́là àfẹ́ náírà yẹn ò ṣe ó ti depreciate gan so mo tẹ̀fẹ́ yẹ kẹ́ rí náírà kan sef so owó kan tá à ń fi gbà lálẹ́ yìí it doesn't matter how small mo sọ lánàá lórí ètò bíbá zelle wà yes so but mo fẹ́ kí ẹ máa sọ iye tí ẹ fi ránṣẹ́ ẹ má sọ pé ó kéré ṣe rí ní ìlú òyìnbó ní tí mo fi láìkì abroad nìyẹn àwọn ọ̀nṣẹ́ àwọn olóṣèlú tó máa ní we donate 1 million irọ́ ni o tó bá lọ padà bá pé bàbá wọ́n mi á ní mo kọ̀ sọ yẹn ní kẹ́yìn orí pàgbádá tí mo wọ̀ yẹn tóbi màá fún yín ní 100,000 èyí tẹ́ bá lè afford òun ní kẹ́ fún wa ẹ má strain ara yín ẹ má stress ara yín ẹni tó bá wá ní zelle ló máa fi ṣe that means pé ẹ send message sí mi èmi á fún yín ní zelle number yẹn but ẹ sọ iye tí ẹ fẹ́ because a fẹ́ kọ sílẹ̀ mo fẹ́ kí n mọ total at least 3 hours àbá máa sùn lórí program yẹn a ṣe 3 hours yẹn a dẹ̀ fi raise owó ni Koiki sọ nǹkan nípa kò sí tó kàn mí nìkan ní I don't care about nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà for now problem Nàìjíríà nìyẹn problem tèmi nísìn ni pé a ní nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe ní London tí Nàìjíríà yẹn kó sì hold gbogbo tó bá ń ṣe Nàìjíríà ẹ jẹ́ kó hold for now tó n tá lè yọjú tán ni n tó lè yanjú ẹ̀ òun náà ni Yorùbá nation any other thing kò lè yanjú ẹ̀ àdúrà ò lè yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ẹ bá gbàwẹ̀ ẹ bá pè tutù ẹ bá lọ mọ́ṣáláṣí gbogbo yẹn ò lè yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà but n tí a lè fi yanjú ẹ̀ òun lára ń ta fẹ́ ṣe ṣé rálì lẹ́nu máa ṣe ní àwọn ọmọ gan nìyẹn àwọn ọmọ kan nípa diplomacy so mondro $50 ó ti wọlé látọ̀dọ̀ safety domain ní Koiki mo ṣe gbá lójú $50 n tí mo fẹ́ máa gbọ́ nìyẹn n tó bá lágbá máa wá wo $50 ìwọlé ní $500 bọ̀ lálẹ́ ní 3 hours yìí mo tẹ̀ fi mọ kí ni capacity interface ní bíbá phone line dẹ̀ wà open so ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ní ìbéèrè Koiki kódà àwọn tó ní wá l'Amẹ́ríkà mọ́mí wa kan ṣe sẹ́ndì owó aṣọ wọn méjì àwọn náà ti sẹ́ndẹ̀ through zelle yẹn adọ́dọ̀ tèmi èmi á sẹ́ndẹ̀ lọ́sọ́dọ̀ àwọn elétò wọ́n dẹ̀ ní Koiki wọn náà kò tẹ̀ ń ṣe mi lọ́ fún lówó àwọn ọmọ Oòduà lọ́ fún lówó mo mọ reason tó ṣe já àwọn ọmọ Oòduà lọ́ fún lówó bàbá ọmọ Oòduà fún lówó màmá mi yẹn ní Koiki àwọn ọmọ Oòduà ló ní eléyìí o má ná o bá ń kó fún ìyá wọn á máa ṣe yẹn mọ́mí mi kan náà lọ ní àwọn rí pé mo ti ń wà ní mọ́tò mo máa repo sí mọ́tò mi nígbà tí mò ń lọ lórí bọ́ọ̀sì fún mi lówó bus pass mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń kàn sí wa èmi kọ́ lẹ̀ ń ṣe fún à ń ṣe fún ọ̀ràn wa ni a fẹ́ create history so a ti rí $50 ta ló máa tó fún wa ní kankan comment tí n bá tètè rí ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ but phone line wà open then ẹ pè wọlé Koiki báwo ni rally yẹn ṣe fẹ́ lọ níbo lẹ ti fẹ́ ṣe time mo lẹ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo question yẹn náà mo lè dáhùn ẹ̀ but lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti Nigeria problem yẹn kò ń ṣe lálẹ́ yìí not interested so mo kí gbogbo lélẹ̀ nǹkan sí ẹni tó bá ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ẹlòmíì ò gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ then wọ́n ní brochure máa wà ẹ lè fi kí Ìgbòho sínú ẹ̀ pé àwa ti ìdí ìrókò akí ẹ bàbá olóyè Ìgbòho half page quarter 25 half page 50 full page 100 so a ṣe ń dúró de ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa kẹpẹ wọlé ẹ ti gbọ́ analysis ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà láti ọ̀sán ní gbogbo platform tó kù kí lẹ sọ sà Mr. àbí ṣé mo right sà ṣé Mr. ni Adédoyin mo fẹ́ lose Mr. ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so wọ́n ní 20 that means pé ẹ máa san sínú àkáǹtì yẹn ẹ má san sọ́dọ̀ tèmi o àkáǹtì yẹn wà ń bẹ yàtọ̀ sáwọn tó wà lamẹ́ríkà la máa ṣẹ̀bá wọn move ẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ so a ti rí 20 pounds látọ̀dọ̀ bàbá wa Ìyọ̀lá wọ́n ní Kóìkì Ìgbòho kọjá èèyàn tá à ní support ẹ bá máa wá lójoojúmọ́ ní gbogbo platform àwa máa kówó síbẹ̀ ni torí pé a ní celebrate ọ̀tá ẹ̀ pé ó kú a máa celebrate ẹ̀ pé wà láyé náà ni wọn náà ti fún wa ní ẹ bá mi san sínú account number yẹn ẹni tó bá mọ account number tá à ń sọ ti ìfẹ́lódùn àpapọ̀ ẹ lè wá bá mi wá bá reference ẹ pé Koikimedia kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ pé látọ̀dọ̀ wa níbí báyìí ok ó nà pa àwọn kan pè sí bíbá bí àwọ̀ ọ̀mú nọ́mbà so ká má dẹ̀ lọ lose anybody so a máa gbé moment tó ń pè so kọ́ọ̀lù kan ń bọ̀ àwọn tí Amẹ́ríkà ti bínú lálẹ́ mo wà lórí ètò mo wà lórí program yeah all right now àwọn tí nǹkan tún nìyẹn so ta ló tún máa kàn sí wa ta ló tún fẹ́ support èèyàn méjì tí gbọ́n wọ́n sáwo bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn tí yàn bá ń raise awareness owó ó máa ń triple DRS òyìn ti bínú tán Àyùbá ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa àwọn gbogbo ti woolish nìyẹn àwọn náà ní Kóìkì 20 pounds àwọn náà ti bá wa fi owó sílẹ̀ àwọn ìyá wa mọ̀ tí ò rí wọn lálẹ́ wọ́n ṣe ń wọlé ni wọ́n ti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ so account number yẹn tí ẹ fi bá wa fi owó yẹn sí direct òun ni a máa pè ní ìfẹ́lódùn àpapọ̀ limited account number ìyẹn á jẹ́ 58138538 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí account number 58138538 sort code 041405 then reference á jẹ́ institution SUMUP payment limited so ẹ bá máa kí àwọn tó ti support torí kò easy wọ́n lè decide pé $50 yẹn àwọn fẹ́ fi jẹ gizzard àti dòdò ara àwọn tó wà níbi tó ti ń ṣe fàájì báyìí nísìn ẹ bá ní kọ́ wá bá wa ṣe Yorùbá nation wọn ní kò sí tó kàn wọn náà ti forget about Nigeria àwọn dẹ̀fẹ́ kí Nigeria kò stress àwọn but àwa náà àti forget ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation kò ń ṣe tá lè gbàgbé àdè lè gbàgbé ẹ̀ torí tó ń dùn wá lọ́kàn òun ni pé ká kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kò ń ṣe tí ó máa ní solution so mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wọlé ní méjì mẹ́ta gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà l'Amẹ́ríkà àti gba owó sí bíbá ó easy ẹ̀yin ẹ̀kọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ ṣe through paper bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe through Zelle bó bá dẹ̀ yẹ pé ẹ̀yin náà máa wá fún dinner láti Amẹ́ríkà mo kí àwọn tó ń gbára aṣẹ̀kúrò ní meeting yẹn fẹ́ last over 4 hours ó yẹ kí n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ program yìí tipẹ́ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn t'Amẹ́ríkà tàjọ wà ní meeting yẹn mo kí prophet ológun olúwa mo kí bàbá wa Gani Alágbàlá people are working tirelessly I'm surprised myself àwọn èèyàn ń ṣiṣẹ́ so it was a fruitful meeting as usual kò sí meeting tí kò ní but èèyàn ṣe fún public but it was a fruitful meeting and all the deliberation went very smoothly ó dẹ̀ dá lórí rally wọ́n wá ní kí n sọ fáwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa pé gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń ní kí ni purpose of this rally pé kí ni purpose ẹ̀ purpose rally yẹn ni pé to showcase our diplomacy fáwọn international community pé ìran Yorùbá tí British amalgamate ó ti wà under pressure, ó dẹ̀ ti ń go into extinction, and the word extinction is a very very kò ń ṣe tó dára rárá. So àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àpapọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá àti gbogbo ẹgbẹ́, but in tó important ni pé committee tó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ètò yìí kalẹ̀ tí a mọ̀ sí ìfẹ́lódùn àpapọ̀, tí bàbá wa president wa jẹ́ ọmọọba, tí vice president wa jẹ́ Àbẹ̀bí Kentos, wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ Yorùbá pé níjọ́ yẹn o ètò ti ń tò, àmọ́ ẹ̀yin náà bá wa gbọ́n wọ́n sáwò. So èèyàn mẹ́ta ti fún wa ní owó tó máa lọ sí account direct, yàtọ̀ sí tó ń bọ̀ láti Amẹ́ríkà tó jẹ́ $50. A ti gba $50 kan US nìyẹn ti ń bọ̀ definitely, but £40 yẹn account number tẹ́ máa san sí òun ló wà lórí screen yẹn. Ẹni tó bá need ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀, ẹ má mix ẹ̀. Platform yìí ló ń pè ní Koikimedia. Ẹ wojú tèmi dáadáa, gbogbo ìgbà ni máa ń sọ platform àlùbáríkà ni, platform tó wà capable bíi ti BBC. Èmi náà mo tó bẹ́ẹ̀ mo jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé èèyàn wa nífẹ̀ẹ́ platform yìí, kọ́lọ́n dẹ̀ bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín, ìfẹ́ tẹ wá ní sí platform yìí. Ìyá wa kan pè mí ní àná, wọ́n ní Koiki ilé fi kún flyer tẹ́ ń ṣe lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀, àtúntò sanwó extra flyer. Kódà ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ní charger laptop mi kò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ lánàá tí mo dẹ̀ ṣe rà, ẹni tí mo rà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lórí eBay ó ti náà máa send ní ara ìlú ẹni. Ẹ bá jẹ́ pọ̀ ọmọ Ìgbò lẹ rà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ẹ ti gbára yín lẹ́sẹ̀ ní computer village, ẹ ti jà, ẹ ti faṣọ ya, ẹ ti ṣe fídíò àti social media àti blast lórí charger. Àwọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nílùú yìí. Mo ti send message sí, ó dẹ̀ ti kà, ó ní kí n má bínú, wọ́n á máa fi mí ránṣẹ́, if not àbá ṣe software lálẹ́. So tó bá dé àrí software ṣe, but n tí mo fẹ́ fààyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé tẹ bá send message sí mi ní mo mọ̀ bí ẹni nọ́mbà mi, ẹ send message sí mi torí àní lè pe 0 number yẹn lórí live stream. So ẹ send message sí mi, màá fún yín lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. So tó bá dẹ̀ ti dọ́dọ̀ mi, èèyàn á send ẹ̀ sí àwọn committee, àdé share receipt pẹ̀lẹ́ yìí náà. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo èèyàn wa. So kí ni mo fẹ́ fààyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé the expectation for us to deliver Yoruba nation under the leadership of Professor Banji Akintoye is now very high. Ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Ẹ forget about gbogbo síyá táwọn yẹn ń dá o. Àwọn yẹn ti kúrò nínú táwọn máa sọ. The expectation is high. The international community are more interested than before. But we got to do the engagement. I got to continue láti engage. So tá bá ti ní software, ibi tí mo fẹ́ sọ gangan ni pé a fi the second template flyer tí ó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà tó tún yàtọ̀ sí the first one tá ṣe. Àtúntò design yẹn náà tó bad. Kódà lára èyí tí mo order mọ́ọ̀gì yẹn ti dé, mo tẹ̀tẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé ìta order níjọ́ yẹn mọ́ọ̀gì kan wà nínú ẹ̀. Mọ́ọ̀gì yẹn lélẹ̀, mo ní máa fi mu tíì fún display lásán ni, àkọ́ máa gbé síwájú wa báyìí. Chief Sunday Igboho is not a criminal. Wọ́n ṣe deliver ilé nìyí. So flyer yẹn máa dé ní ìjọ Tuesday láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìyẹn the first 20,000 ta order ìyẹn máa dé. The next one máa dé ní on the 19th. So they're coming slowly. So ta ló tún wà ńbẹ̀ tó fẹ́ support? That is all we want to hear tonight. Your support, your contribution, or what you can add fún question ẹ fi questions in the comment section màá dá yín lóhùn. Mo ti rí ìyá mi Kẹ́mi Fáṣọlá, wọ́n ní Kóìkì àwọn ò ní dáwó àìsàn fún olóyè Ìgbòho, owó ẹ máa ṣe nǹkan dáadáa tínú wa ń dùn sí. Lóòótọ́ àwa kan ti dàgbà, ohun wa ká tẹ̀ ṣe jù báyìí lọ, àti láwọn ọmọ nílé tó yẹ kó máa tọ́jú wa ṣe làwa là ń. Ìyá mi kan ṣe pè mí l'Amẹ́ríkà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé gbogbo owó làwọn ti sẹ́ndì sílé, owó pension àwọn tó yẹ kó ní kó máa fi jẹun l'Amẹ́ríkà. Wọ́n ní báwọn ṣe wọ́n náà wá di money changer. Ẹ mọ̀ kí wọ́n pè money changer, tap tap tó yàn bá ti jí láàárọ̀ wá sẹ́ndì tap lọ sí Nàìjíríà látàwọn tó wà nílé, àwọn ọmọ wọn ṣiṣẹ́. So mo kí ìyá mi dáadáa. Mo kọ́kọ́ ti kí safety domain, àwọn lọ́kọ́kọ́ bá wa ṣí ojú fọ́nrán pẹ̀lú $50 láti Amẹ́ríkà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń confirm pé àwọn máa make sure pé owó yẹn náà máa dé àkáǹtì Zelle yẹn lálẹ́ yìí. Àwọn adé bá wa sẹ́ndẹ̀ wá. Mo wá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mú kí Mr. Iyọlá Adédoyin. Wọ́n ní Kóìkì, èmi náà support ní £20. Èmi kọ́ ló fi send àkáǹtì owó ìsí o. Ẹgbẹ́ yẹn ló máa sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí. Ẹgbẹ́ tó wà register ni o. Àwọn ìṣe nǹkan nílùú òyìnbó tó ní everything wà in order. But in tẹ́ máa ń fẹ́ bèrè ni pé wọ́n ti kówó jẹ lọ́hùn-ún, wọ́n ti everything is ó létò. But in tán sọ ni pé a ṣe need the support fún rally láti fi complete rally ẹ̀, because rally yẹn láwọn tó ń bọ̀ láti Amẹ́ríkà tó ti confirm ó ti kọjá 10 láwọn èèyàn ńláńlá tó jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá nation. Prophet Ológunlúwa is the mega gbogbo rally tó ń ṣe ní United Nations, kò ń ṣe èyí táwọn lọ ṣe àwọn the other one tó kàn ya picture tó ń Prophet Ológunlúwa máa dé London for that rally. It's not just the dinner for that rally. Almaroof ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa pẹ̀lú àwọn group wọn tọ́jọ́ lọ sí ilé pẹ̀lú olóyè, àwọn yẹn ń bọ̀. Ṣé kí n tún máa dárúkọ àwọn tó kù? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe fi sínú pocket. Àwọn tó ń bọ̀ láti Nàìjíríà, wọ́n ní olóyè ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbéra. Àwọn kan ní bólóyè bá ti ń gbéra lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ 20 àwọn ń tẹ̀lé lọ. Àwọn tó ń bọ̀ láti Dublin, ẹni tó ń bọ̀ láti Finland, Yoruba Space TV, mo kí ẹ brother mi kú iṣẹ́ dáadáa, ó ti pè mí, kódà ó fún wa ní 100,000, ó ní ká fi ṣe part of owó flag. A lè change ẹ̀ padà wá, ìyẹn máa wúlò fún delivery. Dádì wa kan náà ní Kóìkì £100 tí mo fún ẹ, either fi ṣe flag or fi ṣe flyer, ìwọ ló decide. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, èyí tán tó sì, ó ní freedom is not cheap. Owó wà lára ta máa ná ta máa fi gba freedom wa. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré check ẹ̀ kí n lè send Zelle yẹn sí yín. Ẹni tó bá ní question ẹ̀bí mi, mo wà lórí ìjókòó, màá dá yín lóhùn. Okay, bí a orí ilé ilẹ̀ send ẹ̀ sí bí a studio number reply yín. Ọmọ Adéyẹmọ òun okay ẹ̀gbọ́n mi okay ilé òun náà ni ẹ̀yin tí mo bó ṣe ń lọ. Okay ó dà ẹ má yẹ kí n bẹ́ speaker. Okay, mo ti yé mi nísìn. Àwọn èèyàn mi náà ló wà ní lábẹ́ àwọn tí táwọn lè bá ti ń gbógbò wo àwọn ìyá kan wà ọ̀dẹ̀ fi gbọ́n kankan bá ti gbógbò wo báyìí tí Kóìkì dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Èmi ò láwọn tó kù tẹ bá tí Kóìkì bá ti sọ pé báyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni mo dúpẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run fi mí sí position yìí ní wákàtí. Èmi dẹ̀ ni àwa kọjá ẹni tó máa compromise. Ọlọ́run kò fi wá síbí báyìí ni. Ibẹ̀ náà lè máa fi sí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi safety domain. Mo ti mẹ́ni tó wà lábẹ́ èèyàn dáadáa. Òun ṣe ní láwọn ilé tí ń support. Ẹ bá ti fi síbẹ̀ á dọ́dọ̀ mi ní within 10 minutes. So màá wá bá yín send ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ wọn ní kíní. So ta ló tún fẹ́ support wa? Owó la fẹ́ gbà lálẹ́ àròjọ 3 hours. Owó question tẹ́ bá ní ìbéèrè ẹ bi mí nínú comment section, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pè wọlé phone line wà open, but ẹ má ẹ̀ka mo fẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà lálẹ́ yìí torí edic Nàìjíríà bó ṣe máa wà nìyẹn. Tinubu ṣe kinní kan ọ̀rọ̀ freedom wa nìkan mo fẹ́ gbọ́. Koiki ṣé a sì ní hope? Ṣé èèyàn rí pé Nàìjíríà ti fragile ni ó fẹ́ fọ́? Gbogbo èèyàn ló mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ti wà fragile. Everybody knows that. They can live in denial as if nothing is happening. And that is the worst situation. I've explained this to you with the Titanic. Helicopter ló ń lọ yẹn nísìn. Àmọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n lè pè fún support. Bí èèyàn kan ti jí mọ́tò kan. Wọ́n máa ń jí mọ́tò náà nílùú ìgbọ̀n. Àwọn bọ̀rìbọ̀rì àfi láṣẹ weekend. Irú country tí mo fẹ́ nìyẹn. Kémi àti eyín tán tó sìn. Kájọ ṣe fàájì tán lálẹ́. Kí wọ́n sọ fún eyín tán tó sìn pé ó ṣe jẹ́ ká dé Kwara. Kóun náà dẹ̀ wá go pé ok àjọ máa pín driving ni o Koiki máa ní definitely more or less fẹ́ ó yá gba kọ́kọ́rọ́ ìwọ kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí drive. Tá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí drive àti kó sínú kòtò. Tá mọ̀ pé tá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí drive tó bá rẹwà a bọ́ sínú service lane. A lo toilet, a refresh, a dẹ̀ to continue. Tá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tá bá máa repo tó bá tẹ̀yẹ pé epo tó wọ́n la fi rà a máa ríra. Ẹ mọ̀ báwọn kan fi repo tó wọ́n nísìwọ̀ ríra. So ta ló máa bá wa dá sí ìtagbédání lálẹ́? A náà fẹ́ fi platform fi support olóyè Ìgbòho. Ta ló máa bá wa tún dá sí? Mo kí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Tonight is all about the preparation. Ṣé mọ̀ pé nígbà míì èèyàn á rà nǹkan kan kò ní I will support tẹ́ bá sọ tẹ́ fẹ́ fi support ká lè kọ́lẹ̀ ni kọ́kọ́ ní rẹ́kọ̀dì náà ni kọ́kọ́ ní rẹ́kọ̀dì. So tó bá dẹ̀ pẹ́ ìfẹ́ sọ́nà but account ẹ máa fowó sí ẹ má send ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ tèmi o yàtọ̀ sẹ́ni tó fi send láti Amẹ́ríkà tó yẹ pé dọ́là ni. Lẹ́yìn Amẹ́ríkà nìkan gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbé ní UK account yẹn tí mo fi sílẹ̀ yìí òun kẹ́ fi sí. Yàtọ̀ sáwọn tó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà nìkan ló lè send owó through wọ́n ní PayPal, yes àwọn náà ní PayPal, ìfẹ́lódùn ní PayPal. Ẹ jẹ́ ní kó fún mi ní PayPal wọn kó lè convenient fún gbogbo wa náà ni wọ́n ṣe gbogbo eléyìí. But fẹ́ni tó fi ṣe Zelle, I'm not sure they have Zelle. Ẹ jẹ́ ní pé Kentos so that kó lè bá mi resend PayPal yẹn ó dà pé wọ́n ní PayPal because mo fẹ́ gba máa béèrè tó bá ná fẹ́ náírà náà àwọn fẹ́ pè mí sìn so that tí àwọn tó wà Nàìjíríà náà ni máa ní ṣé torí ẹrù pàwà náà lówó Ọlọ́run bùkún fáwa náà àwọn náà kì í ṣe olóṣè Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti ṣe gbọ́ lólóṣè. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí bá ṣe máa ń pera wa gbogbo wa náà nìfẹ́ tó yẹ kí n tún máa disturb Kentos àṣejọ parí meeting ni Ọlọ́run kò ṣàánú padà wá pè mí padà tí ọba ti rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì mi. Now fún Flix èyí tán tó sì kí ló sọ ó ní no retreat no surrender. Ní àwọn kan rò pé bí ẹ ti rò pé à ń jókè ni kí lẹ sọ mà ìyá tèmi náà ní òun náà fún yín ní £50 ọ̀gá bí kí là ń kó wọ́n ní Koiki Media náwó nídìílé tiwa àwọn náà gbé £50 sílẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé gan ni gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ti ń dá sí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀yin ẹ ṣáà máa bá wa fi ẹ̀mí bá lọ pé gbogbo tó bá fẹ́ da ìrìn àjò yẹn rú ti Yorùbá nation kọ́lọ́n arrest gbogbo wọn mọ́lẹ̀ torí iṣẹ́ táwọn kan ṣe ni pé kí ìrìn àjò yìí and that's why I go on Twitter lálẹ́ so mo fẹ́ mọ̀ so that tí kọ́ máa wọlé níbi méjèèjì mo fẹ́ kí nǹkan disturb ẹ̀ ìyẹn mo ṣe fi line méjèèjì yẹn sílẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí so enough la wà nínú gbogbo platform tó kù and 3 hours wa máa pé internet máa sọ tí 3 hours máa fi pé nì so fún àǹfààní ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ now on the 12th àwa ìran Yorùbá sọ pé a fẹ́ jáde nínú UK kò ń ṣàkọ́kọ́ tá a máa jáde gbogbo yín náà ni máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kílẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan torí mo gbọ́dọ̀ kí yín this is not the first time tá a máa fẹ́ jáde but the uniqueness of this one is that we have ẹni kò mọ̀ ẹni mọ̀ òkò èmi ò kàn mọ̀ bó ṣe ń kí olóyè kan lọ títí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni. We want to celebrate him and he also wants to help us so that we can because he's Igboho is in this with us. Ṣé mo pé wọ́n pé Igboho sí pẹ̀lú wa tó kàn fẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ kan ṣe ẹsẹ̀ kan jáde it would have been very easy. But for the fact that he is involved àwọn ìyá dáadáa àwọn ìyá yòǹbẹ àwọn ìyá yòǹbẹ this one they no dey joke wọn náà ti send owó tí wọn so mo tún lè tíkẹ̀ àwọn náà wọn ní Koiki àwọn ti send ẹ̀ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín àwa Kẹ́mi Fáṣọlá gbogbo ibi tó lókàlókù wa ti struggle mọ owó nílùú yìí à ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi and we work very hard we are working very very hard kódà ẹni tó ń ṣòwò gan gbogbo àwọn tó bá ṣe parí ẹ ti jòmù tán délẹ̀ so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ grandma wọn náà fi send owó ìtọ́dọ̀ tí wọn. We are raising money tonight for someone that is special to support towards the upcoming event. Èyí tán tó sì ní Igboho Osha wants to liberate us and we are ready. But we need the publicity. Mr. Iyola náà ní Koiki mo ti bẹ́ẹ̀ send it tèmi náà. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. If you're new to this platform and you're wondering àwọn eléyìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ju Yorùbá nation lọ ṣé bọ̀bọ̀ yóò ní nǹkan mi tó máa sọ ni kí ni ẹ̀yin rò pé BBC máa ń sọ lójoojúmọ́ mo ń wo ibi tí mo lè gbé kíní sí ṣé ó ṣó dáadáa ó kẹ́yìn tẹ́wàá nígbà yóò ní rí lára mug tí a ṣe ní last week. This platform talks about self-determination. And the purpose of the self-determination is to liberate ourselves. But ṣó wá easy pé ká liberate ara wa tá a bá rí Elédùmarè Ọlọ́run ọba tó fi àmì tó fi ẹ̀yìn tó tì wá lẹ́yìn. There are many people that could have rise up like Igboho láti fẹ́ liberate wa. Those are the governors, the politicians, but they're not ready to liberate us. And they have what it takes to liberate Yoruba people. But wọ́n náà wọ́n fi liberate wa. Àwọn Israel náà ní Koiki confam ó ti lọ sọ pé ó ti lọ wọ́n náà ti bá wa san $50 tiwọn náà. So tí sister mi yẹn bá ti move ẹ̀ wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi àwáyẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí náà ni kò ní dọ̀là agbára Ọlọ́run. Owó tá a raise so far within the last 1 hour ó kéré lóòótọ́ but èèyàn làwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn máa dá sí. Mò ń dúró kí àwọn elétò pè mí padà a ṣe kúrò ní meeting bí àwọn tó tún wà ní meeting mi àjọṣe ṣọ́mẹ́tì tán ní 4 hours so but ẹ kí n tún pé so tó bá ní àwọn máa gba náírà because wọ́n náà operation kankan náà tó ní ìdí náírà but àwọn ló máa confam ẹ̀ tó bá confam ẹ̀ no problem but èmi fẹ́ stick to the pounds but tó bá ti sọ pé yes náírà wà okay wàá fún mi ní details yẹn àdé fi síta ẹ má yẹ kẹ́nìkan kan sọ fún yín pé wọn kì í fowó ṣe nǹkan kan o ọlọ́run ní fi owó jẹ wá níyà that was the reason why tó ṣe close account Ìgbòho ìṣègbóhùn rówó fi ṣe máa wọnú igbó lọ máa lé àwọn tó ń yọ yín lẹ́nu Buhari ní kó close account ẹ̀ kó má jẹ́ kó rí access sí account yẹn 4 years olóyè ò ní access sínú account ẹ̀ kò rówó gbà jáde ní ọdún 4 triple DRS Ayuba ó ní Koiki èmi náà ti ṣe tèmi bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa tó máa pledge lálẹ́ má ti bẹ́ẹ̀ náà pé ìyàwó ọ̀gá bí nìkan ni wọ́n ti sọ fún wa pé tiwọn náà ti débẹ̀ but the first 4 people tó kọ́kọ́ bá wa contribute wọ́n ti confirm pé àwọn ti make owó yẹn and like I said it's not paid to me mo rẹ̀ fẹ́ káwọn àti àwànlé àbáwá táwọn diaspora ká máa gbọ́ pé wọ́n raise owó ká máa feel cringe. Money is one of the evil forces. Fáwọn tí wọ́n ti lò nílòkulò especially àwọn olóṣèlú tó ti fìyà jẹ wá tó ti sọ wá sínú situation room táwa yìí. But for the fact that we are preparing for something and everybody is preparing. Look, dáwọn kan ṣe ń prepare àwa náà ń prepare. Every day tí bá jókòó àwọn náà wò kí la lè add tó lè wà unique wiki meeting upon meeting upon meeting lórí rally tó ń bọ̀ àti the dinner meeting and the whole purpose of it is to make sure that we have a fantastic outing. And we want it to be well documented. So no matter what, we will need the service of professionals. Do you know that? Ṣé mọ̀ pé BBC bó ṣe wà yìí? BBC bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń rí wọn yẹn. Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa ń lo àwọn professionals for some of their use? How many people know that? That BBC also sublet or is that the right word? They also make use of other professional services to enhance their image. And I'll give you some example. BBC is all over the world. Lọ́wọ́ kò síbi tó sí. Owó ló jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Owó ló jẹ́ kó possible bẹ́ẹ̀. So, in as much as you want Koikimedia on that day to give you all the live stream and all that, if we have the money on this platform, we will hire a professional so that èmi á lè focus lórí nǹkan mi. We will hire a professional to do certain things for us. Mokia Michael Godswill. Mokia Bola Tito Aderinto. Like I said, I'll confirm the Nigerian account. Moki Uwe Yawati Wale. Yes. Òyìnbó tí mo wá gangan nìyẹn. Àwọn tó kàwé lé ẹ káwọ kàwé. Àwọn kàwé kankan wọ́n máa ń pè ní outsource. The outsourcing bẹ́ẹ̀ ni exactly àwọn tó kà yẹn àwọn ilé ìkàwé wọ́n lọ sí school dáadáa triple DRS àti safety domain triple DRS wà ní UK safety àwọn méjèèjì dẹ̀ ti fún wa lówó lálẹ́ outsource. So if we are going to gain something from the day of the rally tá dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó wà messed up, we have to outsource certain things. Kódà tó bá jẹ́ pé a máa outsource into máa enhance that day, we have to do so and pay for it. Ẹ má expect pé ká ká ní ọmọ Yorùbá ní àwọn tó ń bọ̀ wá lùlù fún wa ẹ jẹ́ kó ẹ má ká fún wọn lówó ẹ má ká ṣe yẹn kó má jẹ́ pé ìlù tó máa wá lù ìlù ọ̀tẹ̀ lọ́n la máa lù fún wa níjọ́ yẹn bọ́ nígbà tá a bá ti fún wọn lówó mo kí Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà àríyá wa Ìfagbémilékè tó jọ mẹ́ta ẹ ṣe brother mi safety domain mo kí ẹ̀ ń tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram line wà open ẹ lè pè kájọ Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà ti bínú ṣé 120 ni mo rí ẹ̀yẹ nínú glasses yìí ó dà pé ojú glasses yẹn kò clear dáadáa mọ́ ṣé 120 ni mo rí àbí 20 pounds ẹ bá ń tún kọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí sà àwọn lè ti bínú tán lálẹ́ yìí o àwọn ti Manchester ti bínú tán lálẹ́ yìí ẹ má san sí àkáǹtì mi o Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà mo mọ̀ pé ní àkáǹtì mi màá fún yín lákáǹtì ẹ máa san sí ni o ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má san sí àkáǹtì mi gbogbo ẹni tó bá wá san síbẹ̀ ẹ kọ reference ẹ pé Koikimedia so that kọ́ lè mọ̀ pé ilé iṣẹ́ yìí òun náà bá wọn sọ pé ó bá wọn fọwọ́ because wọ́n ń bi mí lálẹ́ pé èlò lèmi máa dá èmi kẹ̀ ká lè ní èmi gbé bọ̀ lórí platform mi gbogbo bó ṣe ń bi mí mọ̀ tẹ̀yà dá wọn lóhùn tí mo mọ̀ pé tí bá ní màá dá 100 pound mo mọ̀ pé rọ́ ni tí bá dé bíbá nísìn àti raise more than 100 pound ìyẹn mo ṣe keep quiet so Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà ẹni 120 Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà ti bínú lálẹ́ yìí honorable bó dẹ̀ ṣe káàkiri nìyẹn so honorable Ṣẹ́gun honorable kò ń ṣe honorable ti Nàìjíríà o ṣe táwọn èèyàn bá ti ń gbọ́ honorable nísìn mo kí ẹ̀jọba ìta lò ṣe lọ́mọ máa rò pé wọ́n náà fún wa ní 120 fún account number tẹ máa sanwó sí tẹ bá ti reference ẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé látọ̀dọ̀ mi ni ẹ ní láti share receipt a ṣe fúnran wa ni a ṣe torí pé a nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìran wa yàtọ̀ sí pé a nífẹ̀ẹ́ olóyè a nífẹ̀ẹ́ nǹkan tí gbogbo wa jọ gbé dání so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà account number yẹn ni a pín mọ́lẹ̀ but the naira one táwọn tó ń béèrè àwọn elétò tí pè mí bí a kì í pe alájà ẹ jẹ́ ń pa alájà kún náírà ó dà pé kẹ́ńtòsì busy ọlọ́gbọ́n dúró táwọn ìyá yẹn màá rí àwọn bọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ti bínú àsìkò náà là ó 100 pound àwọn lè ti bínú tán mo rí nínú comment section àdújú mi ni abẹ́kọ̀ọ́ra keep quiet àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ Koikimedia wákọ̀ọ́ra dákẹ́ silent listener ó ti share receipt pẹ̀lú mi lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ this is my donation ẹ ṣàdúpẹ́ o ẹ dẹ̀ fi sínú comment section wọ́n náà ti fún wa ní 100 pounds lálẹ́ yìí owó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn máa jáde tí wọ́n bá dàárọ̀ la màá ní ẹ̀kọ́ tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì platform tiwa àwa náà fẹ́ ní kankan táwa náà máa sọ pé lórí Koikimedia àwa náà contribute towards the event now à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa outsourcing the reason why tí ìlú òfò yẹn tí kò ṣe nílọsíwájú òun ni pé ó yẹ kó lo brain power diaspora ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa ẹ ṣé gan-an adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o kò ní tán níbẹ̀ ẹ ṣé gan-an sà bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ni mo dẹ̀ rí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì wọn ni gbogbo platform mi wà on mo wo comment section bí i the other section ni mo rí dáadáa mo kí Ajijangbara Media TV mo máa ń like bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń bá mi gbé àwọn fídíò yẹn ọlábà wà pẹ̀lú yín mo ní lórí platform yìí ẹ bá mi ṣàmì ẹ̀ àwọ̀ òní jáde wá gba owó pé ọ̀tá Ìgbòho ó ní ìdòwò wà lọ́sípítù àwọ̀ òní gba owó bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọ̀ òní gba owó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni irú owó bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan la máa wá béèrè lórí platform yìí. Ẹni tó fún wa 100 yẹn àwọn kan wà Instagram tó máa lọ bàtà máa padà wá àwọn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kí èèyàn kankan mọ̀ wọ́n wọ́n ní ọlọ́run ló mú àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan mú àwọn èmi mọ̀ wọ́n èmi mọ̀ wọ́n but àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan mú àwọn kò dẹ́ ń ṣèlú lọ́ ti ń ṣe ọlọ́run ló fi gbogbo àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹwàá mo kí Àṣàkẹ́ TV sísítà mi dáadáa mo fẹ́ gbé confusion wọlé but ẹ má ká gbàgbé Àṣàkẹ́ pé a ṣì nídìí ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún but ẹ jẹ́ ká stick sórí ti rally àti dinner tí a gbé dání but ẹ má gbàgbé pé Àṣàkẹ́ TV kọ́lọ̀ bá ń kẹ́ gbogbo wa. àníṣe àní gbowó honourable ni my people we owe so much to the legend called Igboho Òòṣà. aláwọn tó ní bàbá wa kan fún wa 100 nígbà tí wọ́n á pè wọ́n ní ṣé owó dínà ní sà wọ́n nínú àwọn ọ̀wá fún dínà àwọn fún yín nìyẹn kẹfì kún nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe so we are very grateful. àwọn tó ti support tẹ́lẹ̀ náà we are grateful but tonight for tonight nìkan bí a tó bá tún di another 5 days mo tún lè jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́ lálẹ́ fún gbogbo 3 hours tá a máa fi ṣe afẹ́fi support Ìgbòho ni à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa outsourcing. tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà fẹ́ great tó dẹ̀ máa great majority gbogbo ohun tí ó ń face problem ẹ̀ àti outsource síta pẹ̀lú àwọn diaspora wọ́n tẹ̀ nídìí ẹni ọmọ foreigner kankan ju àwa ta kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ta ti fọ̀gbẹ́ ta ti ṣe Uber ta ti lọ sí yunifásitì ta ti gba PhD ta ti ṣe many things láti fi support country ta wà àwa ló máa wá outsource iṣẹ́ fún ta máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn láti create the enabling environment sí àwọn ìtẹ̀wà Nàìjíríà. ọmọlúàbí apparel ìyá dáadáa tí sọ ìlú lẹ máa fi support olóyè Ìgbòho mo gbúrò yín rárá lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta èmi dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ abẹ́lẹ̀ lẹ́yìn máa ń ṣe àbẹ́ ń bọ̀ àbí ẹ máa busy ẹni tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ rẹ̀ ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lórí tẹ́bà fẹ́ so ọmọlúàbí apparel àníṣe whether they like it or not this man only I will pay £50 into IFELODUN tomorrow lálẹ́ yìí à ń raise owó throughout èyí tàn ní your drop voice note owó àwọn ìyá yẹn busy àti wà ní meeting látẹ̀ǹkan so this man ó ní lọ́la tílẹ̀ ọ̀la bá ti mọ́ àwọn náà máa bá wa fi £50 sí so let me recap so far how much the contribution has come in the last 1 hour and like I said kò sówó tó kéré. We had the first contributor from the US, $50, and that has been paid through the Zelle to my daughter Timino. Only to daughter me, but I can't access it because I'm using the phone on the live stream now. And I can check it anyway on my system, but I won't be able to transfer the money until I'm out of the program anyway. To the phone to my fish or the app mini technology. But that is analog in Nigeria. Then Babawa Mr. Iyolade Doini, I will not support by the £20. Brother Mi Ayuba, Tibubuamo see triple DRS on the platform. Support as well with £20. Then Moniwa Yalalu Barika, support with £30. And all this has been paid as I speak to you right now. Ogabi Kilanko, £50. Shegun Honorable says he will pay £120. And there was another silent listener. All I just saw was the receipt. He has even made the payment without even putting a comment because he doesn't want anybody to know him or her. And I can tell you the payment was made at exactly 22:28. So that was just less than 10 minutes ago. They're watching. And as I was saying, we need support towards the rally and to complete the necessary things left. This individual did not even want us to know who he is. And they've shared the receipt. And I think I'll share this, since the receipt is with me, I'll just share it with the team, and I'll just say, Koikimedia followers. Our followers were, our fans were, our great fans. Wọ́n ní Koiki tó bá ń bú ẹ lójoojúmọ́, ìwọ má dá wọn lóhùn. But èyí tó bá lè respond sí, gbàṣẹ fún díẹ̀, kò ṣépè fún. But don't let them lose your focus. Because wọ́n mọ̀ pé lórí ìrìn àjò yìí, I am still going to be the most important when it comes to communication. Ọlọ́run fi kẹ́ mi ni. Wọ́n dáhùn pé tó bá weaken Koikimedia, á affect olóyè Ìgbòho. Ó dáhùn pé ẹ̀ tí mọ̀ tactics tó ń lò. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn jágbajàgba tó máa ń wá sórí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì yẹn. Their whole idea is to weaken me. And the moment they want to weaken me, they will weaken Igboho, because Igboho will feel very, very unhappy, knowing that coordinator òun, agbẹnusọ òun, bọ̀wọ́ ti gbàgbé pé Ọlọ́run ló fi àwa sí situation room táwa yìí, and nothing can change us. And that's why I always say to you, ọmọ Yorùbá, pé ṣe rí àwọn ṣe generation àwọn Bob Dean kankan yẹn, àwọn set wọn yẹn, kò journalist lòun náà. Àwa yàtọ̀, àwọn kan wá fún, àwọn kan dẹ̀ wá fún publicity. Àwa ń wá fún pé kán rántí àwa náà pé àwọn eléyìí náà dáhùn nígbà tí ìran wọn. And that is why we're sacrificing on a daily basis. But jẹ́ kí yẹn kó affect wa. But in tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ ni pé ta ló fẹ́ ran ìrìn àjò rally lọ́wọ́ tó ti súnmọ́ dé yìí. So far, tá bá ní ká wo èyí tá ti raise, ó ti fẹ́ máa gbẹ́nu lọ bí 200 to close to 300. Mo ti calculate gbogbo ẹ̀ o, but mo kàn wo 100 méjì tó wà nínú ẹ̀. Mo ti rí 50 méjì, ó di 300. Mo rí another 20, 30. So far, tí bá mú 300, a lè sọ pé a ti raise close to 500. But it's not enough. Kò tẹ̀ tí pé 500, but we can do better. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ rántí pé gbogbo wa, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni dedicated fans. Tí bá jí ní 2 lóru, máa wà surprise pé ìtẹ̀ wà Nàìjíríà, ẹ máa ní pé bí ẹ máa sùn. And most of the time, when I go live, people, their notification go pim. Koiki, wá dìde bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. We feel your pain. I feel your pain. Igboho feel your pain. But we will get there. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa mú ní the last bit tó ṣì kù. Ẹ jẹ́ ká present ara wa padà fún UK. Ẹ ṣé UK ló máa wá make a decision? No. But UK, mo gbọ́n kankan nínú meeting tálẹ̀ yìí. Mo mọ bí ṣe lè put ẹ̀ nígbà tí bàbá wa kan sọ̀rọ̀ pé UK ló kó gbogbo àpapọ̀. A dẹ̀ ti wà in distress, a ti wà under pressure. And this is for those that are asking, why rally in UK again? Do you know how many people know the influence of UK on Nigeria in the present today? So, you made a little more the No sleeping, or if Koiki is not asleep. Bàbá mi Boboye, Tèmídayọ̀, bàbá dáadáa. Mo kí ẹ Adédoyè Azeez. The influence ti UK ní ìyàwó mi dẹ̀ ti fún mi ní remote látẹ̀kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ kì í ti change eléyìí kí lè máa èyí tí mò ń struggle kò síbẹ̀ ẹ̀ jì sí mi gan mo rí mò ń struggle láti fi máa ka comment bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀ ti gbà pé ìyàwó mi ti fún mi ní remote látẹ̀kàn even though with my glasses mo struggle. Olakunle ní UK is the principal owner of Nigeria. Influence tó ní nínú Nigeria kò ṣe kékeré. Ẹ báyìí kan sọ fún yín pé àwọn ò ní influence kankan mọ́ àwọn ti fi Nigeria as an independent country ọmọ fàbú ní gbogbo yẹn. So let us present something back to them again. Let us just tell UK that èyí tán ni under pressure is understatement sir pé n tó ń rán ní Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí ó kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ and everybody knows that. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kan ní gbọ́ lálẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ rally àti pé ta ló máa fún wa ní mo ní gbogbo yóò tí ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ but talẹ́ a lè má tún wá maybe another 10 days 5 I don't know but tonight mo sọ lánàá pé mo máa jáde I said it yesterday pa máa jáde láti fi raise owó even if it's just because tẹ́mi bá ti calculate gbogbo eléyìí nísìn màá lọ bá community pé lórí platform Koikimedia ẹ bá mi lọ wo gbogbo àwọn rìsíìtì àwọn tí wọ́n support wa tán ní inú àwọn dùn sí nǹkan tí ìfẹ́lódùn àpapọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ̀ ń ṣe àti gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n jọ gbé tó yẹn kalẹ̀ because àwọn tó máa wá lùlù fún wa let me just give you a guideline price kẹ́ lè mọ̀ the expenses of outsourcing lóòótọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ni wọ́n but ìtàn fi ń jẹun ní UK nìyẹn that is their own business that is their own source of income. They would have charged us probably $1,000 kakọ gbelu jáde láti because we are booking them for like almost the whole day látàárọ̀. The event start at 10 in the morning. Gbogbo details yẹn náà máa fún yín at address gbogbo ẹni máa sọ lálẹ́ fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ bí ta ti fẹ́ ṣe àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ wà confused pé níbo ni dinner ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé ọ̀fẹ́ ni dinner gbogbo question yẹn máa dá yín lóhùn. That is the purpose we are here tonight. ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ní kankan náà tó fẹ́ béèrè tẹ́ ẹ̀ wà sure mo ti rí kan ìyẹn mo ṣe ní 65-inch TV nílé mo ti rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà dáadáa ìtòlẹ́ nǹkan Ṣẹ́gun Ọ̀nà mo ò rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì dáadáa ṣe ojú mi ṣe balabala nígbà tí mo rí pé £120 lẹ fún wa. Dókítà mi mo mọ̀ pé ìnáwó ní ṣe máa send message sí mi lẹ́yìn kémi lè kọ́lẹ̀ èlò rẹ̀ fẹ́ bá wa dá sí lálẹ́. We are talking about tonight. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá wá tún program yìí náà wò later bóyá ẹ láǹfààní àti wò ní live tẹ́ẹ̀nà wa ní Koiki èyí tó ṣe yẹn èmi náà máa dá sí. Kò ń ṣe pé ó close, the account will still be there. It's not my personal account. It is to support the project. And this particular Ìfẹ́lódùn àpapọ̀ people say olóyè ló dá sílẹ̀. It's not about olóyè ló dá nǹkan kan sílẹ̀ kọ́ là ń sọ yìí. These are part of the different groups tọ́lọ̀ ń gbé pé láti fi ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún ọmọ Yorùbá just like many other the mega rally, the individuals kìíní bọ̀ pé àkọ́kọ́ ṣe face mask pé wọ́n kọ́kọ́ pé kọ́ contract ẹ̀ síta àwọn dókítà mi lọ́pọ̀ mi níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn. I think I should have the original one. Mo wá fi síkẹ̀. Àwọn lọ́kọ́kọ́ pè mí ní Nàìjíríà ní 2021 pé Mr. Koiki àwọn láìkì bẹ ṣe káàkiri tẹ́ ẹ̀ lo face mask ìgbà covid pé ṣé a lè rí àwọn tó lè bá wa ṣe face mask yẹn mo ní yẹn ló kéré jù mo ṣe mú káàkiri dókítà ayà yín lẹ́nu àbí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nǹkan fún wa kémi náà máa ní kọ́pì tèmi lọ́wọ́ láti máa fi ṣe reference thousands of it ni wọ́n náwó ta fi ṣe níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn àwa kọ oríṣiríṣi sí eléyìí was #Oduduwa Warriors oríṣiríṣi la kọ. So what am I trying to say is that we have all been spending from the day one of this movement, and some of us will not spend, but we will carry the message to the next person. Òun lẹ́yìn tẹ́ wà ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn kan wà labroad, wọ́n náà wọ́n fi get involved. And I know why. Intimidation. And àwọn kan wà tó bá gbọ́ pé àwọn náà ṣe Yorùbá nation, ṣe lọ́mọ àdáyé pé ẹlẹ́bọ ni wọ́n. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín dókítà. Inú báàgì mi mo ti yọ. Mi ò tí ì dé ní. I take it with me, even though money I have the normal one, but I have the original one because eléyìí nísìn emblem ni. I'm sure pé yín kan tẹ́ wà ń lé. I'm sure pé yín náà ní ti yín lọ́wọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn tó maintain ẹ̀ dáadáa because ó ṣe fọ̀. Àwọn tó ṣe ẹni tó ṣe owó mi lọ́wọ́ báyìí. There were groups of doctors. And gbogbo ilé làwọn èèyàn rí gbà ìgbà dáhùn pé Koiki wọ nìkan ló ń kàn kówó fún bọ́ ti gbàgbé pé some of these projects were never coming to me. We will just outsource it. And tó ní no sound yẹn ẹ jẹ́ lọ check the device tẹ̀ fi ń gbọ́ mi kọ́ máa pẹ́ ti ra fake earpiece tí gbogbo earpiece tẹ̀ máa ń lò Nàìjíríà yẹn fake ni gbogbo ẹ̀ kò sí original yẹn kan níbẹ̀. Ẹ kọ́ máa ní kò sí sound. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí o. I still have some upstairs tí mo sì tọ́jú bí abí mélòó kan, but èmi personally èmi náà máa ń mú tèmi káàkiri. So now ẹ wá imagine a fẹ́ ṣe rally àwọn tó máa wá lùlù fún wa. Clement want to support. Níbo ló ti ń sọ̀rọ̀? Níbo ló wà? Èèyàn mi ni Clement èèyàn ti gbowó ṣá. Àwọn Biafra kan wà òṣì tó kàn wọ́n. Tẹ́ bá ṣàṣẹ pé you need money. Màá ṣàlàyé fún yín, mo sọ fún yín pé kan fún mi lówó mo lọ ra kámẹ́rà. Tí bá sọ pé mo ti dá kámẹ́rà yẹn padà, bọ̀ mo ti fi gbà mí, bọ̀ mo sanwó kún. Màá sọ fún yín nísìnyí. Clement, I would like to support the project, but I'll pay you through the account. Yeah, definitely, and I'll make it straight down there. Clement, I don't see your comment. That one, those one, those one are my people. My people. If to say now only because of that I go support Biafra, I have about 5 of them like that, dedicated. One of them I don't even know him. I just put money in my account and he walks away. He doesn't call me. He doesn't recognize me. I don't know him on the platform, but he believes that the platform needs support. And our Yoruba know they share the same thing. And thank you so much, Clement. Nobody you going to tell me, say, I don't know you. When I get your receipt within my bank account. Thank you so much for trying to contribute towards our rally. And hopefully we will continue to engage your government in exile. And God will grant us our desire. There's no amount of anything we can do right now to rescue Nigeria. Even though money sort Nigeria. There's no amount of what we can do. But before I go there, money, the camera Timora, Timoni, one of the Biafra, gave me £95. And I went to the second-hand shop next to my house. I've been looking at the camera there, my price, looking neat. So when the money came, I said, look, before I spend this money again, make I go make her go use and buy something that, can be used. But the camera, I used it on Sunday when I went to Downing Street. And I realized that this camera, do the kind of job where I want to. There's difference between the value. Can you compare these with these? This is mass production. Do you know what they call mass production? Machine. Everybody want to make money during the COVID. Mass production. This one is handmade. And did not charge because I want to involved with the movement. To get this was handmade. Quality. Because we're talking about the quality of what we want to present on that day to the world. Because we've never done a rally from the BBC all the way down to Downing Street. We've never done that in every outing that we've done in this country. Every journey here. I showed you the journey on Sunday. Now, when I bought that camera, I thought I got something good. It was a 4K. I brought it home. I tested it. Looks okay to me. Even though it was not a brand. It was just a Chinese made, but a 4K. But law, okay, I think somebody sent Kofi. Not sure who that is. Yami Comfort Ologunja. Before I come to a donation, the last rally that we went to cry to say, look, free Igboho now. And I was thinking, should I tell them that Igboho is free? We were freezing, it was cold. She came from work on a night duty. It is sacrifice. And many of them like that. Some of them sacrifice, then they end up falling to the other side of that, mad woman, that 2x2. And I hope that they can reflect back and accept their loss or losses and then try to return back. And maybe the 12th would be a good day for them to say, look, Koiki, it is you that sent the coffee. Thanks so much. Clement. So Clement, our brother from the Biafra, has also supported the upcoming rally. And yes, my email just said to me, we have received a donation. And I can tell you that donation has come through because I'm going on my PayPal now. Hopefully I can, okay, if I can't log in there, because we use phone for almost everything. Let me see, for my very security. Okay. Wow. Yes, Clement, I can confirm that because I want to write it down. I can confirm, 1 minute, my PayPal. Before I say how much you have given us. Because few money has come through the PayPal, but I want to be sure how much our brother just sent to us. So we have it says I have £52.60. So I'm not sure whether that is, let's say, the whole transaction so far. That way I can tell how much my brother from the Biafra have supported. Wow, Clement don't binu pata lale you. Clement say, Koiki, I no care. They do Yoruba nation. Everybody make we go. You have your country, I have my country. Clement sent us $80 US. PayPal removed £4.21, 71.79 came to my own account, and that has given us, I believe, the £52. Not I believe, the conversion will be that, definitely. So, from Clement. He's not a Yoruba man. I don't know what relationship he has with Yoruba. I don't know. But we met him on this platform like many people that joined some years back. And it's not just donating for the first time. He donates every month to Koikimedia. There's another one like that. I don't even know that one. He just put money. He doesn't. I try to email him. He doesn't reply me. He doesn't. So we're grateful. So we have £52, and that money will be sent to IFELODUN APAPO. So we're going to write it down as £52. In the sense, Zelle will come through later, but I can tell you that the one that came through now has come straight from, from Clement. Thank you so much, Clement. Mr. Clement. He's a Biafra, but he's a lover of freedom. And when you love freedom, you care less whether you are Igbo, even Hausa or Yoruba. We're tired of Nigeria, and that's all we can say. So £52 was donated from our Biafra brother, Clement. So thank you so much. So that is also written down. Now, our mother that I was explaining to you was part of the 6 people. Ologunja. I was pitying our mothers that day, but I was not told to tell anybody that Igboho has been free. That was our last outing. Imagine our Ninuta. My hands were cold, and everybody's saying thank you so much, Clement, for supporting. And I was saying, look, maybe I should just tell them that, hey, they come a lolly. I'm at a free Igboho. I didn't pariwo free Igboho, but I've not been told to deliver the message. So Mudupelowo Yawa Comfort. Like I said, she also supported towards the right. These are spenders. I can tell you that, not just on this platform, in many other occasions that I've done. So she has donated £30 towards the rally. Accounting, they must send someone don't send it from the US. I will suggest and advise everybody from the UK to make the payment straight to IFELODUN. Once again, Clement, yes, your contribution has come through, and we have already acknowledged it. And as much as not everybody will donate, what role will you do even if you're not donating? No, I don't want you to feel like that. What I want you to feel is that we want to do something that has effect for every generation. Nigeria to suffer. Easy. I can tell you, my brother Easy is traveling from Miami straight down to the UK in October. Even if he's going to be here for, look, some people will be here just for 4 days. They'll fly in here on Thursday. They'll probably be out again on Monday, because we're living in a busy world. But it's going to cost them some dollars. And one of them is Easy as well. More mention Easy Aziz Badeshere, Omo Ijebu fún rẹ̀. Ó níbi tí Igboho bá ń lọ lòun náà ń lọ. Igboho wá ń bọ̀ ní London. Kí lóun fi máa jókòó ṣe ní Miami? Ó ti gbàyè. Look, for every day that the diaspora don't go to work, we don't get paid. We are not like the politicians and those that steal our money. If they like, make them not go work, they get paid. But we here, we only get paid apart from when you are on holiday, and not everybody can book holiday for that time. especially people that are working in America, Australia. But I've just been sent, the money has been paid. 3 fleets will be traveling to Australia. Mo ti send the flag lọ sí wọn rí. Wọ́n ti àwọn ti sùn báyìí, no, àwọn ti wà lọ́sàn báyìí. Wọ́n ti sanwó yẹn through family wọn ní UK. Wọ́n ti san. I'll be picking the fleets, I believe this weekend, from East Street. Then màá bá wọn post there lọ sí Australia. That is the dedication of people. The same thing is happening in America. Àwọn tó fẹ́. But what I'm trying to explain is that we want to make something to be great, but we got to sacrifice. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa camera. Mo gbàgbé. When I took the camera out on Sunday, iṣẹ́ ò dáhùn bí ṣe fẹ́. Èyí náà mọ̀ pé tẹ bá ra nǹkan kan, ẹ filẹ̀. Mo ní òbàbí tọ́yì ni mo rà ní. This thing cost £95. I looked at it. I tested it. But when I was using it in Downing Street, some of you saw the video. Tí bá sọ fún yín pé fídíò yẹn, mo sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ẹ̀ ní o, tó ń lọ fast yẹn kò yé mi. Mo know that. The good thing about this country is, if you don't like something, you take it back. So I took it back. They asked me what was wrong with it. I said, it's not working. You know, the performance is not what I'm expecting. Benny, whether mi ni mo gbé sí slow motion ni o, I don't know. But gbogbo video tẹ̀rí tó ń lọ, mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni o. I did full 6 minutes. Ó dùn mí gan. But I returned it. Then I decided, look, oge má lọ fi àwọn ṣeré léṣe. You better buy a quality. Ó ní kankan tí mo fẹ́ mú jáde ńbẹ̀. So I end up getting a Canon. It cost a little bit more, but at least I feel it's much better. They needed to buy over gàgà. So níjọ́ yẹn, ṣé mi náà ni màá ya picture, èmi náà ni máa ṣe live. Ṣẹ̀rí reason tí mo sì sọ pé ìjà mi outsourcing kankan níjọ́ yẹn, because ṣé Koiki náà ló máa ya picture, màá tún máa fi ṣe live. And we want people to watch the program, especially in Taiwan, outside the country, that then is because I can imagine the world will be glued to watch all the medias. I'm not talking about just my media now, every other media. So I don't know how we're going to do it that day. My head is pounding. I'm thinking every day. Yes, I've seen people that wants to volunteer and say, Koiki, we will volunteer to help you on the day. But I'm still trying to figure it out. What do we do to make sure that the transmission for the dinner won't be a problem? Because we're going to be in one venue. We set up camera there. Everybody will watch it. No wahala, can take picture. But we're talking about a moving event on a rally with thousands of people. How do we get all the perfection? Maybe you can help me. Not that I want to monta. And this is where I said, the reason why we've upgraded the camera is because we want a quality event. Afeshi is coming with a quality because Igboho is a quality man. Look, he left his Soka house. Only God knows the value of the house. He has not slept there for the last 3 years, going to 4 years. Kò lè access inú ilé yẹn. Kò jẹ́ pé kò lè débẹ̀. Ìbẹ́yìn náà lẹ́ni ẹ̀yìn ẹ má jẹ́ kí gbogbo lọ lé nísìnyí o. So, have anybody asked, ṣé Ìgbòho ti kọ́lé sí Bẹ̀nẹ̀ tó ń gbé láti bí ọdún mẹ́ta ni? Nobody has asked, àbí? Ṣèbí gbogbo náà la mọ iye tí exchange rate jẹ́ between Benin and Nigeria. This is a man that lives in Nigeria. I'm just taking us back to the importance of this man. Why we got to support towards the rally, so that the fine-tuning that we want to make sure that the projection comes well, because quality tí ó ń bọ̀ kò ṣe èyí tán tó sí ní Koiki bí a kò sọ pé trademark ó dà pé àwọn èèyàn tí gbọ̀ngàn tí gẹ́tì kan mo fẹ́ lò bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní mo ra kámẹ́rà, but the value was not my expectation. Mo wá ṣe lọ ra Canon. The SD card tẹ́rì slot ẹ̀ mo ṣe order ni ó máa dé ní ọ̀la because kò bá kíní ẹ̀ wá, so card nìkan lélẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ lé price eléyìí mo fowó kún ni o màá sọ bí tí owó yẹn ti jáde torí àkínáwó tán ọmọ Yorùbá àmọ́ àwọn ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú a máa ń fowó sápò, Ìjẹ̀bú kì í náwó tán. This SD card cost me £28. It's a 256 gig. I pray that I can take as many pictures on that day with all the 256 gig without missing anybody. But I still want to be doing live video at the same time. What I want to explain is that we do not want to miss any tiny bit of Igboho on that day. Kódà tó bá ṣe báyìí káyà picture, because Igboho proved to us many times, even before I went to Nigeria. Ṣé rántí pé kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ ṣe nígbà tá a fẹ́ ṣe rally kan tó lọ kó àwọn DSS, and I'm not going to be mentioning names tonight. Tí Igboho ní gbogbo àwọn adájọ́ máa ṣe rally, níjọ́ rally gbogbo wọn sá dànù. I don't think a lot of people understand in tí Buhari fojú Igboho rí. Buhari yẹn in tó fojú olóyè Igboho rí òun ló ń lọ lọ́nkàn yẹn. Olóyè yẹn ló wá náà fi wá London wá bá wa ṣe rally. Rally tó fẹ́ ṣe nílé tọ́kọ DSS tọ́kọ gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ́ kó rí ṣe. So we should be grateful that he was traveling. Bishop Adesina, only 1,000 naira will only give you 350 safer. Has anybody asked how much Igboho is spending? Ṣó rent ilé ni, ṣó ra ilé ni, ṣó ti nílé tó ń gbé tẹ́lẹ̀ ní Benin ni. It was only passing through. Kò ṣe pé ó nílé ní Benin. I told you we were together passing through. I was also passing through. Kò ṣe pé a níbi kankan tá à ń gbé ní Benin. We were only passing through to travel out. I was returning back to UK. Igboho was going to Germany. I was not stopped because my name was not on the system. Maybe if my name was on the system, I would have been picked up. Ma change into mo pin mole yan ope. Don't change it. Into mo pin mole ni koniko wan be. Don't put any Koikimedia donation tonight. Please. Ma change it into mo pin mole. Yes, the first rally, October 1st, 2020, DSS, security, all loaded into Igboho's place. Gbogbo àwọn tí Igboho sọ fún tọ́nà àwọn jọ máa jáde, none of them came out. Ká má dárúkọ lálẹ́. Ẹni tó tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ yàrá ẹ̀, ẹni tó náà máa sáré lọ abroad. Everybody. Igboho dẹ̀ ṣì jáde. That was the first rally after we started the movement in 2020. Èmi ò tí lọ nígbà yẹn. Èmi ń boil nígbà yẹn, mi fire up. Làwọn èèyàn wò pé who be this guy? Who be this? Bí abẹ́ ní àwọn kan ti rí, who be this guy wey get this boldness? This guy dey talk like this. Mo tún wá ní mò ń bọ̀ nílé, àwọn èèyàn wá ní irọ́ ni mò ń pa. I'm not here to talk about myself tonight, but I went home. That's all I can say. I went home. People were shocked to see me in January in Igboho. No be Koiki na Koiki. No be Koiki na Koiki. That one a story. At the lay record. Let's lay another record for Igboho coming in October 12. Mo kí ẹ Ṣẹ́gun ọ̀nà, ó tún ti fún wa ní super chat. We're very grateful. Let us lay another foundation for our hero. Àwa gbowó pé Ìgbòho ó ń tọrọ owó. Koiki ń gbowó pé olóyè ń bọ̀ a dẹ̀ fẹ́ fi support rally yẹn. Because it is worth every penny, every dime to support Igboho towards the Yoruba Nation self-determination movement. Ṣé àwọn tó fi wá kọrin fún wa tó máa lùlù la máa sọ pé àní fún wọn lówó àní tó rọmọ Yoruba Nation ni wọ́n? Or some other things. Ẹ fẹ́ darapọ̀ láti ilẹ̀ Olújì láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Tẹ́ bá ti kàn sí wa bàbá Mr. Dale Bello, a fún yín ní youth leader tó ń bẹ nílé. Wá sọ àwọn tí ẹ máa níbo ní ilẹ̀ Olújì wà. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ti kúrò ní tipẹ́. State wo nìyẹn sà? Because ẹ̀yin lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sọ pé ilẹ̀ Olújì, èmi ò lè sọ pé bí báyìí ló wà. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ṣé Ọ̀yọ́ state nìyẹn àbí Ogun state àbí Kwara àbí Kogi? Tẹ́ bá ní nọ́mbà mi ẹ pè mí, a lè fún yín láwọn tẹ́ máa pè. And also, we are grateful to Baba Akintoye. As you raise owó, if you have just joined us, let me recap how many people have given us their donation tonight. Safety Domain, $50. Mr. Iyola Adedoyin, £20. Triple DRS Ayuba, £20. Our mother, Kemi Fashola, and all these names, okay, Ondo State, Nile Oluji. Okay, Eshegoni. You can know Ondo State, you can know Osun State, Charioti 2. Can we get clarification? Where is Ile Oluji? Is it Osun State or Ondo State? Ogabi Kilanko, £50. Shegun Honorable, £120. Babawa Kontape Daruko, £100, and that has been paid. Dizzy Man, £50, and our brother from the Biafra, Clement, also sent $80, and that gave us £52, and Yawa Comfort Ologunja. So far, we've not reached the high mark of £1,000, but I believe that maybe the next 1 hour, we've done almost 2 hours. Okay, is in Ondo State. So Babawa Adeshoye, Eyingon Mo State and origin is not in Osun State. One Ile Oluji is in Ondo State. Eshegoni BD Adamolamilekon. Beni Ile Oluji is in Ondo State. And people have confirmed that. So via Ondo Lefe Kotefiloko Osun State. We love Osun. I have pastor. When we started the movement straight up in 2019, it was one of the few pastors that reached out to me from Osun State. Baba Ilaorogun. Baba Ilaorogun yẹn gbogbo ọmọ ìjọ wọn pátá from top to bottom. Numbers. I won't tell you the location of the church. They are all members of Yoruba Nation. I call him Baba Ilaorogun. Adeshin sọ̀rọ̀ títí di wákàtí. Kọ́lọ́mbà ń dúró tí gbogbo ẹ̀yin pastors tí ẹ confirm pé lóòótọ́ èmi máa sọ pé àwọn ò ríran kankan, but ẹ̀yin ní kankan sọ fún yín through the spiritual realm. Through the spiritual realm, that there is no more Nigeria. Eshegoni going to confirm that Ile Oluji is in Ondo State. Eshegoni Baba. So Ondo State, the name is called Ali connecting pẹ̀lú General Trustina. Àwọn tó jẹ́ bí coordinator ní Ondo State. So tẹ́ bá pè mí, màá fún yín nọ́mbà wọn. Àwọn òṣègbè olóṣèlú àwọn ń pín owó nínú bíbá yìí o lóòótọ́ lọ́dọ̀ brọ́dà mi àrólé 1010 àwọn ìyá wa dáadáa kan wà ń bẹ̀ àti bàbá mi dáadáa àti Ṣẹ́gun Honorable wọ́n máa ń fi owó sí platform yẹn pé kó fi support àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá nation àwọn ń ṣe yẹn ní platform yẹn every platform, and I think my sister the Moremi Lady K also does the same thing where they give away, sometimes just to support, one or two people. The support they mean lẹ́yìn kọ́lọ́n kó fi ṣe dáadáa fún mi. That's all I can say. Wọ́n pé àwa ń wá ẹ̀wá dáwó síbí ẹ̀ dáwó síbí yẹn ká ṣe giveaway. I don't do it. I don't know how to even do it. Because already there's a lot of giveaway that we do behind the curtains that is not enough yet. So, as we continue to say that we change the camera to a better version, Igboho coming to the UK is going to be a projection for something. This man, this is a mug that I just produced. Cost about £10. It's not too bad. And if you want tea, okay. The tobacco mugs náà ni mo come off sí tí bá ti ṣe tán. Kò tí bá ní kí n fi sí ibẹ̀ kó má lọ jábọ́. So it will be like a souvenir for me, just as a display. This man, kò ń ṣòun nìkan lọmọ Yorùbá o. But Koiki ẹ ṣe wá jẹ́ pé òun nìkan lè máa ń gbé lé gbogbo gbà, because òun nìkan la rí tó dúró ti Bàbá Akíntóyè, and Bàbá Akíntóyè needs many of them. Kò ṣe pé kẹ́yìn kan máa ní wọ́n máa wọ àwọn fídíò àwọn bàbá kan. I'll mention their names on their YouTube channel. Ntí olóyè àti Bàbá Akíntóyè gbé dání, so àwọn nìkan ló gbọ́dọ̀ gbé dání, kò ṣe gbogbo ọdẹ kájọ gbé dání. Àwọn Yorùbá máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ntí olóyè gbé dání àti Bàbá Akíntóyè. Olóyè nìkan ló yẹ kó gbé dání, ṣèbí gbogbo ọdẹ kájọ gbé dání kó lè bá dòdìndé, because everybody is in danger. And everybody is in a big mess. And the longer taba pẹ́ nínú mess yẹn, ẹ ṣe gan ni ìyá wa Wúrà talk. Gbogbo alẹ́ ká jọ gbé dání o. Yàtọ̀ sẹ́ni tó bá wà on a very tight schedule. Àwọn ìyá wa kan ní mo ti máa travel, àwọn kan tẹ̀ wá Nàìjíríà báyìí, ó dùn wọn gan lára àwọn kájọ máa ń jáde fún rally mi, but they're not going to be back before then. If you're going to be in a tight schedule for whatever reason and you cannot make it, don't blame yourself. You will watch it live. But like I said, we're still trying to work out the modality on my own platform. And most of my team are in Nigeria. If they were down here, if they were able to visa back for money, I'll be so happy. Call up and visa kò jáde fáwọn tí a fi jẹ́ kó wá. Tọ́lọ̀ bá jẹ́ kí visa jáde, tí Koikimedia team tari tó dé bíbá, I'll be very happy so that I can focus on some other areas that I know that we're going to need. Because you need some pictures on that day. And if I'm not going to reflect, I'm going to interview àwọn èèyàn. So that's why you need that extra support. So when tí ẹ bá lè fún wa ní assistant, àwọn kan tí ní Koiki, I'll be ready to support. Ṣé ká kọ̀ gbé tripod dání àti nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe, please let us know. My brother is coming from Miami, easy. I will assign him a role. And it will help to do it. Also, if tẹ́yìn náà bá feel pé area tẹ́ lè fi help, so that àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà nílé, tó wà around the world, they can be able to follow the event of the day. Because we want to feed many media that are not going to be in the UK. We hope that there will be many. I've contacted few medias. Some of them are not going to mention their names to you. Toja want in Nigeria media. I've contacted them. You can guess whichever one. Toja representative on the UK, and they've acknowledged my invitation. Whether they will take it live, I don't know. Whether after the event you will see it on their news bulletin, but that day, kò síbi tí wọ́n ti ní sọ ní Nigeria. If we plan and prepare well for it. But preparation is good, but money is also important. Okay, let me give you another example now. We should have a better sound system for the day. How many people agree with that? That we need a better, just like bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa ń ṣe reality, tẹ́ máa gbé sound system sínú truck, generator, tẹ́ máa lọ. TV buy has to be done professionally. Èmi ò kàn lè lọ ra generator nísìn kí n ṣọ̀gé gbàgà. Ìlú ìyàtọ̀ gan. You can see where, Mokia Juliet, where I said we gotta outsource certain things. Nigeria ní gbogbo nǹkan ṣe go as a hand. But níbi báyìí nísìn, kò lè ṣe, ó yá, ẹ lọ ra generator, àbí ká ní generator kan yá, ẹ rẹpo sí, ó yá, DJ, ó yá, agbègbè. No. Wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ níbi báyìí. Rules and regulation, wow. I have told the police what we want to do, and we cannot compromise the day. But one, you cannot buy sound system, but you have to go and outsource it. Found professional to buy license fún. If I'm a Koiki to buy license, ìyẹn la ṣe pè ní ìlú ọba. A country where you have to go by. That is the kind of country we want. Lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ṣé ń gbádùn ètò yìí? Ṣó mú yes wá lálẹ́. It's been a few days, but we are gradually coming back again. So certain things we would have to outsource it. And when we say outsource, kò sí ìtò kan anybody nílùú yìí, everybody hustle ni o. Even a Yoruba man will say, okay, Koiki, ó dá, àfún yín ní price báyìí. And we cannot go lower than that price again. So things are done in a way that for the safety and the rules. Tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nígbà kan rí bó ṣe rí nígbà ká gbogbo kó tó di pé gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí. Bí Nàìjíríà ṣe máa rí nìyẹn forever. Even if you pray pé Koiki ó sì máa turn around, irọ́ ló pa o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, bàbá mi bí di ní Nigeria, anything goes, everything goes. Kò dàbí bó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó yẹ ẹ lọ gbé tírọ́ọ̀kì kan wá. No. Àwọn kan wà iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe tàn Instagram eléyìí náà. Ẹni tó san $50 yẹn ti share receipt pẹ̀lú mi. Ìyẹn safety domain. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa ni wọ́n. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Ṣẹ́gun Honorable ti bínú tán. Òun náà ti ṣe 120 ẹ̀ sí IFELODUN. Àwọn tó ní dójú ti Ìgbòho ló pọ̀ lórí platform yìí. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín o. Yẹn share receipt yẹn padà fáwọn IFELODUN náà pé thank you so much, Ṣẹ́gun Honorable. Mo mọ̀ pé owó yìí, look, ìlú is pay as you go. You don't work, you don't get paid. Àfi tó bá wà lọ́lídé tó dẹ̀ ti sọ fún wọn pé I'm on holiday or paternity leave or maternity leave. That is the only time you can be free for a few days and you are not going to be paying, or you will be paid without working. So all this $50, $20 is the hard-earned money. But the people that are making this donation understand the purpose of what is about to come up in October 12th. A day to reckon with. A day to be part of. A day tí ó yẹ kí inú gbogbo ọmọ Europe, mobile light truck. Mo wà ní meeting táwọn kan sọ pé bóyá ká gba àwọn ìlú tó máa ń lò ní carnival. Èèyàn kan ní ṣáàtì ní some £1,000 tàbí fi gbà. But there and there, this is why we said we need to be putting money somewhere so that when we need the money, we can pull it and make use of it. But when you say, no, people confuse and because the movement gradually became like some people were not sure anymore. But no. Okay, mo fẹ́ kàn kankan lórí receipt àtẹ̀ǹkan mo rẹ̀ ti gbàgbé ṣá. Koikimedia funds support rally. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin tí Ṣẹ́gun Honorable and the rest of you tonight. Àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. So we got to outsource things for that day because you want things to be done for the day so that we can have the record. So that about them playback, everybody can say, yes, we are prepared. Now, how will these materialize to support the movement? Kini outcome? Rally. You will be asking that question. I'm going to answer you in a minute. I'm just sharing the receipt that I have so far. Pẹ̀lú àwọn committee, just to tell them that on this platform, ti Igboho la wá ń ṣe, àwọn ò ṣe tẹlòmíì, ti Bàbá Akíntóyè là ń ṣe, and we will continue to use this platform towards the support. Àwọn tó ń fi platform tí wọn náà tó fi ń raise owó fún one reason or the other, we appreciate them. Ẹni tó sick, but èmi ò gbàdúrà kí wọ́n raise owó fún CSI pé ọ̀tẹ̀ sick káwá dáwọ́ fún. We want to celebrate him. We want to also put the rally out. 2 events. Then we will be heading to Manchester. Those events, be rest assured that I will be going with him all the way through. We might not bring him to the camera for all the time, but you will feel him while he's here. You will see and you will feel his energy, just like Ben Oshimari energy. I think the last time he was in Imeko, where many of you followed him. Say you know Mobushiri Lara, no, I get Diaspora. And this is the reason why it hasn't suffered in Diaspora. Our problem Nigeria nìyẹn. Mo ní problem yẹn. Mo ṣe ń wọlé nísìn 4 hours ago. Linda Ìkejì, mo fẹ́ lọ sórí orí kíní mi ni o. Òun lélẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Ẹ má bínú fún swearing yẹn. Sorry for the swearing. Sorry for the swearing. Sorry for the swearing. Ẹni bá lówó Nàìjíríà tún máa wà under stress. Ìbẹ́ni tó lówó ló ń fly. Irú àwọn èèyàn tèmi kankan nísìnyí kí n má dárúkọ wọn. Àwọn méjì kan wọ́n jọ pàdé ra wọn. Wọ́n wà lórí platform báyìí. Ẹ̀yin má dárúkọ yín o. Wọ́n jọ ríra wọn ní wíìkì náà ni o. Lọ́pọ̀ mi, Mr. Koiki, àwa méjì á wà pẹ̀lú ra wa báyìí. Ẹni bá lówó ló ń lọ gun plane. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ mẹ́rin, ìṣòro ń sweat púpọ̀ mọ̀ ní play again. Kì í sweat lórí platform, a máa ń ṣépè ní. Kì í sweat, eléyìí ti ń sweat jù. Màá ká write up yẹn fún yín nísìnyí, then start Instagram yẹn padà. Nàìjíríà. Ẹni lówó are frustrated. Ẹni tó lówó á wà frustrated. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ka write up ẹ̀ fún yín. Bọ̀ even the banana sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Àràpọ̀ wọ́n fún mi ní sound àgbọ̀ sound 4 hours ago. Skills ta ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ó dà pé bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó máa ń kọrin kọ́ni àbí ènìyàn pé mi ò dá kankan mọ̀. Skills. Skills challenges airline officials after his flight was cancelled because the pilot wasn't feeling well. Let's just agree that the pilot is not feeling well, at least, Nigeria. Adójútì ẹ̀. Mo kàn máa ń wonder táwọn diaspora bá sọ pé everything is fine. Èmi náà everything is fine. 4 hours ago. So now, people like this, they never say nothing because they have money. Artist in skills. He's an artist. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì sọ. Eléyìí, brother, stop shouting at someone that is just trying to survive by working in the place. He is not the cause. So táwa ni cause. Bishop Adesina, Nigeria is a skit comedy in the season series. Our children will have a lot of script to direct in the future for movie. Èèyàn kan ní ó yẹ kí Nigeria fúnra rẹ̀ gan ní YouTube channel tiẹ̀. And some people always say, just make sure you have data when you are in Nigeria. I'm disappointed. Ìyẹn mo ṣe fẹ́ gbẹ́nu lọ sórí Nigeria lálẹ́. Owó la fi gbà ní platform lálẹ́ sí tó kàn pẹ̀lú Nigeria. Ta ni ó sì fi support wa lálẹ́? Ta ló fẹ́ fi the last 1 hour tó kù tí gbogbo àjọ máa ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lọ sùn ẹ lè fà wá sílẹ̀. Àwa ṣe ń gbowó. Mo dẹ̀ rántí pé dáwà náà tó bá ń gbowó àwọn Muslim ń dáwó níbi kábí àmì àwọn ọmọ Asia nìyẹn tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ Ramadan yẹn channel kí ni nísìnyí náà Islam channel tẹ bá rí bó ṣe máa ń gbé owó síta £1,000 £10,000 ó dà pé bí wọ́n ti máa ń dáwó yẹn wọ́n máa ti save ẹ̀ tó máa fi wá lò níjọ́ yẹn Islam channel àwọn tó bá mọ channel yẹn ní UK lórí Sky owó kàbìtì lóòótọ́ àwa náà ti dáwó kàbìtì màá calculate gbogbo owó yẹn nísìn àwọn èlò láti raise bóyá the last 1 hour tó kù bóyá a lè make it by ×2 or ×1 so gbogbo ẹni tí ó bá ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ní orí Yorùbá Nation mọ̀ kankan nípa ẹ̀ ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá mi Comfort Ológunjà lẹ́yìn tó send the message sí comment section àwọn ìyá tó ní nọ́mbà mi lọ́wọ́ náà ni wọ́n tún ní Koiki bóyá o lè má rí comment yẹn máa ṣe kí ni èmi náà support àwọn ìyá dáadáa kan tó wà àwọn ìbejì l'Amẹ́ríkà àwọn lè jádù kọ́ lọ bá ń fọ̀rùn kẹ́ ìkànnì wọn ìyẹn tí ó ti jẹ́ Ọlọ́run nípè àwọn ìyá dáadáa àwọn kan tí ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ka tó lọ sínú ẹ̀ ẹ̀yà ọmọ Yorùbá yẹn máa sọ pé àwọn kan ṣiṣẹ́ o people have spent and people have sacrificed everybody ní role to play àwọn kan play role kan tó ní pẹ́ àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi lórí social media but when the time comes and they ask us to unveil it I'm not talking about us I'm saying me because some of them èmi nìkan ló ń communicate pẹ̀lú so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Okay. ẹ ṣé gan ni mà ẹ ṣé gan a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín we are very grateful. Edit orúkọ yẹn because it's always good to have our people and recognize them because ẹni tó bá jẹ́ she ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ pè ní e ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ e ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ pè ní she torí àwa ò kì í ṣe straight làwa máa ń ṣe àwa ọmọ Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kọ́lọ́ bá ń dúró ti àwọn olùjáde sisters ẹni tó bá mọ̀ wọ́n I can tell you that they are doing extremely well on this movement. That's all I can tell you for now. Columban Droti, the last one of the sisters, she's somewhere in the New York City. Nigeria will push one out in the 80s. Orin tó ń kọ, orin tí wọ́n Fẹlá kọ popular ni, orin táwọn ilé ń kọ orin kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì gan tó rẹ́dì láti pa wọ́n dànù ni. I'll just leave it for now like that. And that pushed them out of Nigeria since 80s. Do you know what it looks like? Kíyàn máa fojú kan àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ fún 40 years látara pé ìfẹ́ tán ní sí Yorùbá. Kan wá ní àṣẹ Yorùbá ní ṣẹ̀mọ́ ó ti sú wa. 40 years ní àwọn lè jájú sisters ní ọ̀fi fojú kan ọmọ wọn. I'll just leave it like that for now. Èmi mọ̀ pé tásìkò bá tó Ọlọ́run tó dá gbogbo wa á ṣèdájọ́ fáwọn tí wọ́n ń dá ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá pé kó má kúrò níbi tó wà. Ọlọ́run á ṣèdájọ́. So we are in the last hour of the program. So let us listen to this again. Just to say to Igboho, we love you. And we mean it. Àwọn kan lè love Igboho jura wọn lọ. But lórí platform Koikimedia, platform yìí, we love him and we will stand with him. We will stand with him by commenting, by sharing, by praying, by supporting, by hoping that gbogbo ẹni tó ń dẹ trap fún Igboho, wọ́n ń dẹ trap o, trap oríṣiríṣi, trap oríṣiríṣi. Olakunle ni, I remember that song, Orere Ejigbo, àbí Elejigbo. Ẹ lọ Google wọn lórí YouTube, Ìlèjáde sisters, kẹ́ lọ béèrè pé kí ló lé wọn kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ẹ̀yin ọmọ kéékèèké tẹ́ wà lórí social media tẹ́ ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà àwọn ṣe mọ́mì mọ́ àti the grandma ní ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n làwọn ti sacrifice ara wọn sílẹ̀ fún Yorùbá. Pé tó bá kúkú jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá ló máa mú àwọn go on exile, so be it. And that was exactly what happened to the league. I'm just giving you some exclusive bí ẹ̀ tí gbé lè rí exclusive ni mo kàn fún yín o, just a small bit of what that country has done to some of our forefathers. Ká má tí wàá sọ àwọn tá a tún wá ń rí. New York nìyá yẹn wà, ọkọ lọ́ba ń dúró tì wọ́n, gbogbo ìrìn àjò wọn, gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ wọn pé kí Yorùbá bọ́ nínú wàhálà àti ìgbésẹ̀ táwọn ṣe, kọ́lọ́n jọ nínú ọlá ẹ̀ kó máa fún wọn ṣe. One man soldier nìyá yẹn. You don't have to trust or believe whatever I say. Ṣé ní tówó ni àwọn ilé ti ná tó more than $50,000, but nítorí fi ṣe àní láti sọ fún yín. Bọ̀ pé Yorùbá ò ní bọ́ yẹn ẹ̀ tuntun ẹ̀ dànù. Torí Nàìjíríà ló ti àwọn ìyá ìjáde in the 80s. Ìlú òfò tẹ́ǹṣẹ́, ìlú kan tẹ́ǹṣẹ́ wá sọ pé go and pray for Nigeria. No, àwọn ilé yóò pray for Nigeria. Èpè lọ́nṣẹ́ fún kó tó push wọn out of the country. Because they saw the whole shenanigans and the bullshit. Títí pé ní kí country lélẹ̀. Ìlú tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú. Àwọn wá ń sọ fún ìjọba pé ṣé ìjọba lẹ́yìn ṣe àbí ìkà lẹ́yìn ṣe. Ṣáwọ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀ tí àgbà ìgbà ọ̀la wá ṣe mọ̀ pé ìjọba ń ṣèkà. Ṣèbí 4 years ago ni bàbá Akíntóyè ṣe là wá lójú pé ṣe gbọ́ olóyè wa ní náà. Bàbá Akíntóyè ń sọ anáàgbọ̀ nígbà tó lóyè wa jáde láàrin ó náà pé tòótọ́ ni ìfẹ́ ta wá ní sólóyè láfi ní lálẹ́ yìí o à ń ràn lọ́wọ́ towards the rally. Torí pé we cannot fail on the day. Àdúrà àwọn kan ni pé kíjọ́ yẹn kó fail. Àwọn kan nísìnyí wọ́n rò mí báyìí wọ́n jẹ́ kó sábẹ́ program yìí. Ìyẹn mo ṣe sọ fún ìyá wa ní àná ẹ rí pé strength lánàá ó tútù yàtọ̀ sí tèmi kọ́lọ̀ tó bọ́ máa fún wa ní strength dáadáa. Ẹ bá wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi sínú àdúrà láti ìgbà tá a bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ program yẹn níjọ́kíjọ́ tí program bá ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ tá a máa fi parí ẹ̀. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ ni, màláíkà ni, Jésù ni, ẹ̀yin onífá ni, gbogbo ètò tó bá fẹ́ tò ní UK gbogbo ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ according to how they plan it. Because people are waiting for the downfall. I don't know why, but ó dà ń pé ìran kan wà, mo ní sọ pé ìran tiwa ìran burúkú ni wọ́n. Because ìran ọmọ Yorùbá ò gbọ́dọ̀ wà against nǹkan tá à ń ṣe whether you disagree with us. Àníyà ń já àwọn èèyàn wa, ìṣẹ́ àtòṣì ẹ̀kọ́ papọ̀ ẹ̀gbẹ́sígbá àyà àwọn èèyàn wa. Wọ́n send audio ìyá kan sí mi láti state kan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìyá ẹ̀ ní widow lòun widow òun ò jẹ́ kó wá náà mọ́nu lé òun náà kóun náà máa ṣe Yorùbá nation àwọn ládùúgbò òun ò jẹ́ kó wá àtàkò òun tí òun ní àwọn ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀ bẹ̀rù. That is the kind of life. Àǹtí nìyẹn àfi tó bá ti sùn mo mọ̀ pé wá wo program yìí lọ́la láti Newcastle upon Tyne wọ́n ti send audio yẹn sí mi. Ẹ wo arákùnrin tó jáde tó ní àwọn nínú àgbàlagbà. Èmi ò tẹ́ gbọ́ the last bit ẹ̀ tán ọ̀dọ̀ sísítà mi ìyá dáadáa Yorùbá Wuyì ni mo ti wá ń gbọ́ the final part pé ọ̀rọ̀ tóun sọ yìí wọ́n bọ̀ wá náà mọ́nu ilé. Àbájọ tẹ̀sí máa ní come back home. So tá a bá come back home yẹn náà ẹ lè máa intimidate àwa náà. Because tẹ́ bá ti intimidate wa títí àwa náà dákẹ́. And you all know that this is wrong. And it shouldn't be like that. Then that means we don't have a country. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ United Kingdom. Look, there might be the cause of our problem, but I live here and they've allowed and tolerate me to operate without any intimidation. Ẹ mọ̀ relief tó dájú ni pé kí n parí program mi sí. Tí n bá tẹ̀ fi wọ yàrá sùn kí n kàn lie down sí living room mi nígbà kí n dẹ̀ sùn kí n má tẹ̀ wá rántí pé tí wọ́n máa fi di 1 hour yẹn kan máa wá kan lẹ̀kùn. Àwọn ọ̀yà ìṣòrí station. Kí ni mo ṣe? Gbàgà. Kí ló ṣe báwo? Ó gbọ́ bó ṣe gbọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe bú Tinubu lórí program. Ó gbọ́ bó ṣe bú àwọn governors yìí. Àwọn governor kan ló rán wọn ṣẹ́ o. Sometimes, let me just, for argument's sake. But these are just, èyí tó sì máa ní understanding kan tí mò ń sọ. The intimidation in Nigeria is too much. Especially in the Southwest. Kí ló dé? Tá bá tẹ̀ disagree pẹ̀lú ra wa, kí ló ń fa pé kẹ́ máa fi ikú lé àwọn èèyàn? Gbogbo ilé ni olóyè fi stop. Ẹ wá ní pé wọ́n máa fún láyè. Ẹ má bínú fi charge one of the phones. Now, do you think that they will give Chief the opportunity to change the narrative? I'm asking a question. Kí lẹ̀yin rò? We have a man, look, that says, look, ẹ lè intimidate Igboho, ẹ lè rẹ́jẹ. Ó dẹ̀ ètì ìrẹ́jẹ. Ó wá nóda. Kò ń ṣe fóun mọ́. Fún millions of people tí ẹ̀ ń rẹ́jẹ. Òun ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Èyí tó di ọ̀tá wọn nìyẹn. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé for as long as tóun bá ṣe exist, tó dẹ̀ sọ pé no going back, kí lẹ rò pé ọmọ máa wá? They will be looking for every means to take him down and take him out of the picture. And that is the reason why gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ayé, èmi mọ̀ pé ìyá ò fi sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn níbikíbi tí ìyá yẹn wà. But ẹ̀yin tí ẹ jẹ́ olólùfẹ́, tí Ọlọ́run fi ìfẹ́ sí yín ní ìgbà àyà, ẹ̀yin náà máa wá fi sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn ní títàdúrà. Gbogbo ìgbà kí ìgbà tí ẹ bá ti ń ṣe ìfẹ́ sí yín ní ìgbà àyà, ẹ̀yin náà máa wá fi sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn ní títàdúrà. Gbogbo ìgbà tí ẹ bá ti ń ṣe àdúrà, ẹ máa bá wa fi àdúrà ran olóyè lọ́wọ́. Kọ́wọ́ ayé kọ̀ọ̀kan, ọmọ ènìyàn ni, ẹni tó máa fẹ́ gbé dìde, tó máa fẹ́ sọ pé òun máa lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn wá. Oh my God. I don't think some of you know that people are ready to pay or compromise for stupidity of what they don't understand, the influence of what they want to go and do. Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kan náà ló máa dìde pé ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀, àwa máa mọ bá ṣe máa mú fún yín. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni pátá tó bá ní lọ́kàn bẹ́ẹ̀, lọ́mọdé lágbàlagbà tó bá ní lọ́kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ló máa wá ṣe okùnfà láti fẹ́ mú Ìgbòho fáwọn ọ̀tá ẹ̀. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ sórí Ọlọ́run yẹn kò stupid, torí gbogbo nǹkan ló fi kẹ́ Ìgbòho fún rẹ̀. Ó wá restrict àwọn nǹkan yẹn fún Ìgbòho pé tó bá jẹ́ pé bí Ìgbòho gan tẹ̀sí rí àwọn nǹkan yẹn lò, probability wà pé ó lè máa yọ kẹ́rẹ́ pé Yorùbá nation yẹn wọ́n máa ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀. Because like I said, somebody that lives in Nigeria is now living in Benin Republic with a different exchange rate. Lóòótọ́ olówó ní Ìgbòho, but they've crumbled his businesses just like they did after the Western region. Tó gba gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe. And that means that for a very long time till date, they decided to reduce what could be the cash flow for him. Ìwọ wá fẹ́ fi gbogbo orí tí Ìgbòho ń jà fún, ó fẹ́ sacrifice ẹ̀ fún àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀, àwọn aṣenibi nítorí nǹkan tí wọ́n nìkan fẹ́ jẹ. Torí pé orí tí Ìgbòho ń jà fún pọ̀. So tí Ìgbòho gan bá, bí àṣà bàbá mi kan bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ bí alánà ni káàmì bá máa pé ó dà pa àmà bẹ́ẹ̀ àmà àdé ìjẹta. Ìgbòho jẹ́ni tí òun sì nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn èèyàn ni. Ẹlòmíì ò ní ṣe tó nǹkan díẹ̀ tí ó máa react tó dẹ̀ máa take it out of this world. Mo kí ẹ bàbá lẹ́kìtì, ẹ káàbọ̀. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ rally wa là ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Àwọn èèyàn rẹ̀ ti ń bá wa donate fún rally náà, agbára Ọlọ́run. Mo kí ẹ Maze Gold, welcome to the program. Mo kí bàbá Sulaimon ẹni afẹ́. Ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Mo ní gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ gbégbèsè láti fẹ́ lọ fi rẹ̀ sílẹ̀ pé o fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìwọ ni o máa lọ mú Ìgbòho fún àwọn ọ̀tá ẹ̀. Má dán wò. Torí orí tí Ìgbòho ń jà fún ó kọjá orí gbígbẹ àti tútù nìkan. And I know what I'm talking about because millions of Yoruba people around the world are in pain. They are in pain for the consequence of what Nigeria is doing and has done and is still going to do until we are back. So don't be the sacrifice. Mukia Tokyo 778. We should shout out on Twitter. 51 of you watching. I can't see you. I can't see your comments, but we appreciate you. Mukia Tewalori Mixella. And I've not even touched on you since over 2 hours. Mukia Ogumola. Nigeria is meant to be a disappointment. Thank you so much. 3 people. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ bẹ́yìn bá ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́ ń rò tẹ́ ń plọ́tẹ̀. Ṣé mọ̀ pé èèyàn kan náà wà tí gbogbo ọmọ táàrí òun náà kọ́ máa wò yín ran tàbí òrì bọ́ ṣe ń plot àwọn ilé dẹ̀ ń plot káwọn fi ṣe jàǹbá fún Ìgbòho. That was what they did in July 2021. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ya mápẹ̀ ó yá wọ́n confam ó wà nulẹ̀ àwọn mélòó lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ àmọ́ ó yá bí a ká kóyàn bí 600 dání torí wọ́n sọ pé tàbá délé ẹ̀ ó máa ń dẹmọ bóyá wá kó 600 dání tó bá tẹ̀ pa 300 tó kù máa capture Ìgbòho yín ìbọn yín kan nígbà tó wá bá nílé kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ló ní ẹyẹ yìnbọn sínú ilé àwọn èèyàn wà nílé ẹ má pààyàn sínú ilé ọdẹ padà pààyàn náà ni wọ́n padà pa èèyàn méjì. So all this should be reason tí gbogbo wa ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ support towards the rally ìyẹn fún October 12. It's not about me. Èmi ti takú ti Yorùbá nation kò síbi táwa ń lọ mọ́. Mo bá sister mi kan sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. I'm not going to mention her name because some of you could be a little bit confused about her. So I'll just leave her name out of the picture. And she said to me, look, I don't think some of the people understand that you are a journalist. And as a journalist, you have the right to continue doing your journalism work. Why? Tí ò ń ṣe Yorùbá nation. And that is ibi tí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá Lékìtì ní ẹlẹ́dàá mi ẹlẹ́dàá gbogbo ọmọ ojúlówó ọmọ Yorùbá kò ní fún wọn ṣe. Ìmọ̀ tẹ́tí sọ̀rọ̀ tán mo ní àwọn tó gbìyànjú ẹ̀ gan ní July 1st. Olóyè yẹn one bullet. Kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó tún bẹ̀ wọ́n ni pé ìbọn lè rí ẹ nídìí láti yìnbọn sínú ilé náà. Àwọn tó wá sínú ilé fẹ́ pa ni kò sí tó kàn wọ́n pẹ̀lú pé wọ́n rí gbogbo ara rí damage yẹn. So the fact is that tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation on this platform, it is also a platform that represents us on the international forum. Ó lè má ní weight bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́, but within, let me give this as we are winding down in the next 30 minutes. Because a máa ṣe 3 hours yẹn pé màá dẹ̀ fún wa ní figure ilé ta raise lálẹ́ gbogbo owó ta dẹ̀ raise kò sẹ́nìkan tó sanwó sí account mi yàtọ̀ sí Clement, which I will move the money tonight straight to the IFELODUN APAPO, which is £52. Yàtọ̀ sí $50 tó tún bọ̀ tí yẹn náà bá ti dé, I will move it. All the rest pounds IFELODUN lè lọ sọ sí màá dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. For every time I go to Downing Street, what do you think I'm going to represent? You're going to represent your brand, Koikimedia. Yes. But what do you think that they would have known me for? Sheffield, we were stupid. Do you know what the meaning of Downing Street? It's like going to White House, or equivalent also to Abuja, Aso Rock. Apart from Koikimedia lẹ́ni tó ń bọ̀ yìí, they've also added AKA Yoruba Nation, whatever tó bá fẹ́ pè. So for every time I go in there, wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo kàn wá disguise ni in a way to be a journalist, but I'm there for a purpose. Ṣé rò pé wọ́n gbọ́ gbogbo tí mò ń sọ ti bá ń report? That shows that this platform is representing us inside number 10 Downing Street. Not just, but every Yoruba nation around the world. Bó pẹ́ bóyá, in tí mò ń sọ yẹn, I need understanding better. And that is the reason why we must get it right on the 12th of October. Gbogbo tó bá kù ní nitty-gritty, we will try and do it within the committee. Gbogbo tó bá wá náà nídìí ìmọ̀ràn tẹ́lẹ̀ fún wa kò kí n pọ̀ jù. But Koikimedia is not just representing himself anymore now. Kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá nation, ìtọ́mọ̀ mi fún ni pé Koikimedia, journalist, international media, a reporter and also reporting for Star Radio UK. Nígbà tí mo ti lọ gbé Yorùbá Nation wọ̀ wọ́n ti hysterical. Not for any bad reason, but it is just there because they've now also seen me as an activist fighting for a cause and a good one, even if the government disagree with me. And this is what I'm saying now. What does CNN represent when I go out to demonstrate? What does Sky News represent? What does BBC, AFP, Reuters, ITV, ITN, this, that? Killer will not represent. They are representing their brand, reporting in news. But this time around, I am representing my brand, but also fighting for a cause. And when you're fighting for a cause, you will be respected. The British government would love to work with us in the near future, but they're not going to dissolve Nigeria on our behalf. But we can engage them. We can dialogue. We can do the diplomacy because they did the amalgamation. But don't expect an 100% UK government to help you to break up Nigeria. That is not going to happen. So the purpose of the rally is not to say to the UK government, oh yeah, we command you, go and break Nigeria to where it used to be before. They're not going to do that. Because the kind of power that they were using during the colonial rules, they can't use it anymore directly. They are now using it indirectly with the politicians to say, look, conduct a free and fair election. Nobody is going to gain or get a free and fair election in Nigeria. It does not matter how long the election. There is nothing going to be free and fair election. So what we are going to show them on that day is that, look, we can still have an open dialogue to the distress that you are putting all the indigenous people into. And we need to get out of that now. First, the chances that this country can be attacked by the people coming from Nigeria that we cannot verify through the open borders, through the infiltration. Many people has Nigerian passport that they are not Nigerians. We know, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Because people find their way around to obtain a Nigerian passport, and yet they are not. We saw that before the election, when the immigration were telling us that they captured people with PVC. They captured people that are not Nigerians, non-Nigerians with PVC. So our coming out in October, God's willing, is to say to the British government and the British citizen and the friends of Nigerians or friends of Nigerian government that, look, we want to have another nation out of Nigeria, and we don't want a bloodshed, and we mean it. We want you to speak to Nigerian government to dialogue with us. That is where the British can come in, and they have the power to do so. Ìjọba Gẹ̀ẹ́sì pẹ̀lú ọba King Charles lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti sọ fún ìjọba Nàìjíríà kó engage wa. If that is done, it will be a bonus for them. So, fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ máa ń béèrè question pé what is the importance of another rally in the UK plus all the ones that you've done before? First, this one has a lot of stake than the previous one. And what I mean by that is we are going to move more distance from the one that we've done before. We are likely to create a scene because people will see us in a different way compared to what they've seen before. Because people are going to come out. I can tell you, people are going to come out from the engagement of those that have reached out to us. And we pray that many of you will also do the same thing. We cannot say because we are going to go on the M1 routes, we should not press every diplomacy we can press around the world. And I mean around the world. Even up to Ukraine, up to Israel, even up to Palestine, anywhere we can find diplomacy, we should push for it. And this man that many of you think that is the one that they are looking for around the world, when we have dangerous element of terrorists operating without impunity. Do you know what that means? TV. These terrorists are operating. We will be ending this program, I can tell you, in just under 20 minutes. So a tube of Shisuru dear Cafe Paria. But I'll give you the figure of what we've raised tonight, and I'll appreciate you all. Igboho is not the criminal that the Nigerian government should be running after. But it's just unfortunate that that is where we find ourselves today. Again, he has a built complete house. 2, the old house and the new house. Yet, he's using foreign exchange to live in Benin Republic. Each time he travels down there, if he's not in Germany, with a Kimoni Ibitowa, Eshegani Bubwenyawa. So Igboho is playing a role, but it needs our support so that that role can be completed with Babakitoye. Babakitoye cannot be as grateful every day that the strength is part of the strength that Igboho is giving him as well. And we are grateful to have him as our leader. Here, Professor Adebanja Akitoye. Many of his age group at 89 would have given up. But Babani, he wants to deliver a message back to Baba Olawo that he has played his own part to make sure that we exit. Now, your politicians do not want all this kind of conversation to come up on the forum. All they want us to be talking about is how we go and find, to fix the Okokomaiko road. How we're going to find out. Look, our real problem right now, Pastor Momokenyima, yes, the criminals are the government, but rather they want to tag Igboho as a terrorist and a criminal, where we have Gumi and the rest of them moving up and down Nigeria. as we are bringing this program to an end this morning, because we are now 30 minutes past midnight, the center that holds Nigeria has broken, but the little string that is holding it is shaking. How many more years it can hold is subject to whether we want to pull it out completely and feel the pain for that period, or we let pain come I'm a lot dear, but sometimes you gotta pull it out so that that pain goes completely. We have been in pain of Nigeria for 63 years. Someone who doesn't like this kind of conversation, he rather want to engage me in something that is meaningless to me, because I want to know if someone who can allow an independent auditor into Lagos State, and I will fund it from this platform. Can he allow us to do the auditing of Lagos State for the first 4 years to Lunibe? And you will see why you are suffering in Lagos State. Because all the money that they are meant to use to support you as a citizen of Lagos State have been diverted. I don't want to go to Ogun State, because Ogun State sold Nigeria even before Nigeria sold Ogun State. That is how that one is another criminal state. Not the citizen, but the politicians. You don't know what happened. You want me to start explaining again? Ogun State sold Nigeria before Nigeria sold Ogun State. I want to kukuta Nigeria. Should we go to another state? Or your state? Or your state went into coma because we told you that they were going to bomb Oyo State. And yes, they did. This year, January 16, 8 people died according to the government official. 72 people. People's houses are still under the rubble as I speak to you right now. Grandma Telmawaku Toluwalashe Kende that died, our brother, may so rest in peace, and the rest of the people that died as well in Nigeria. Seyi Makinde, the governor, has not got the balls to give a shout out call. Do you know that that woman is still now trying to rebuild the same house back? Don't ask me why, I don't know. But she told me, she sent me the picture. I couldn't ask her why. Àwọn lọ́tún wá fowó wọn ní bíbá wọ́n sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí Nàìjíríà kó yá ẹ bá mi ṣe roof ibi tó bá ti demolish ẹ bá ẹ̀ka tún kọ́ láti ilẹ̀. Should we go to the next state? Ekiti State. Should we go to the Ondo State? Kogi State, Kwara State? So these politicians want to be in a different dimension. What we all at a stupid. We're talking about the future of Yoruba people. They're telling about Nigeria. As if these politicians will be alive for the rest of their life. Most of them will probably even die before the breakup of Nigeria. And even if Nigeria does not break, most of them will just live life after they've completed their tenure. Where is Fayose now? Fayose has a court case that will never come to they've not even started the case. They are still deliberating which jurisdiction has the right to hold the case. So these politicians are criminals, and they're very smart, and they're dangerous. Even if we are not in Nigeria. and they are scared of our voices coming out, pushing, because every day, even people that disagree with us, some 4 years ago now, I start to realize that, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an? Ṣé kí a máa jẹ wá ni? Ìyà ń jẹ yín because the wealth has been restricted and they want to divert the attention. It is not terrorists that is killing us. It is just the cow that is eating your crop so that you don't grow. The economy is fine, but just let us continue to see how we can rub things together. Not that people are not surviving. As much as people are crying every day, even power, they are surviving. Okay, have you thought about people who ask you 20,000, you don't give them? They will go and find somebody else that will give them. They are surviving. They are surviving. We are all still surviving. But the push that will finally break the camel back is the message that we will not stop. Because your prayer as politician supporters, now they watch me like this. Say, waiting this on the talk. Say that start from your abroad, you go break Nigeria. But you're stupid. You should understand that Nigeria was put together from abroad. Do you think that Lugard just decided to mark Nigeria without the consultation of his people that told him to go and become the governor administrator? So the whole project Nigeria was from abroad. The making of Nigeria was from abroad. So the disintegration of Nigeria will come from abroad. So, and if you don't want Biafra to be abusing us, let them go. If you don't want Hausa people to be giving us backwardness because of their own Islamic Sharia, let them become a country of their own. They can even take the name Nigeria so that they can become Nigeria Islamic country. Because I don't want to live in that kind of environment. And many Yoruba people also would not want to live in that kind of society. Because I don't want to be controlled by Sharia law. Because I hate Sharia law. I don't want to be controlled by it. So this is what Yoruba people need to understand, that we are being attacked from both sides. The Igbos don't like us. They don't want to be part of us. Then why don't we let them just go? And we can become neighbors. The British citizens have the right to go to Dublin. And that union that made Dublin to become an independent country was in 1920. So what is it that we want to find in Nigeria? Because we're not finding anything, that we are becoming all attacking each other. But what about the people that have married each other? I've told you, all that is just under immigration rules. So the fact again that people like us can live abroad like this in the United Kingdom, and even in the course of attacking them back to back, cost them, they haven't sent policemen to come and knock on our door and say, but you are living in this country now. That is part of a bit of why we say thank you so much. Because we wouldn't have done this fully if I was in Nigeria. It would have been a game of sleep here tonight, go and sleep in the bush tomorrow. And if you have followed me for the past 4 years, you will know that we have not done program from the forest in this country to say, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, inú igbó ni mo wá sùn lálẹ́ yìí. ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá mo ti sá lọ sí Manchester, ibẹ̀ ni mò ń gbé nísìnyí o torí àyà mi ń já láti gbé ní London. I continue to live in London for the last 4 years and I've never been scared since I started the movement because I have no reason to be scared of anything. And no death is coming to any one of us for now. But death will visit everybody that is pulling Yoruba people away from being an independent, autonomous, true identity, one culture that will love their neighbors and respect the international laws. Because even if Tinubu respects international law, for argument's sake, as soon as he hand over back to these people that doesn't understand nothing more than crime against humanity, they will reverse everything that Tinubu will done. So some of you that think that most of my posts attacks Tinubu, I do that to upset you all. Yes. So if that post that you read that is coming from a Yoruba man to Tinubu, it's because I told him that that position, he will not succeed in it. But time will tell. Calm down. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dúró tì wá ní this special mo kí ẹ wá látà olórí ẹbí kó àtàrọ̀ ó pè mí mọ́ fún mi ní update lórí TV tájọ sọ. So tonight we have raised something reasonable. It might not be the same tomorrow. We will start back this week. We would have to push our manifesto. I didn't touch it at all this week. I only did one day on Monday, but I'll see how far I can wrap it up. And it was an important topic that we were treating. But this week has been a very busy, tight week, but no excuse. So let's give you a breakdown roughly what we raised on this platform to support the organizing committee of the rally in London in October 12 at the BBC Broadcasting House. You come out of Oxford Circus Tube Station, 3 line, Bekelu Central Victoria Line, Oxford Circus, exit 5, brings you to opposite Nike. You come out from there, the Nike building, Nike Tintasho, just walk, you can see it. There's a spiral building with a glass. That's where the BBC. You probably have also been seeing a lot of Yoruba people. If you can buy the fleece, it's £25. If you can't afford it, just come with whatever you have. But come with whistle, sound, shekere. Anything that can make noise. Get your grandchildren to do some cardboard design for you. Ekowa pali, pali yenkeya. Hashtag Yoruba Nation Now. Hashtag whatever you think you want to write. We will also be bringing cardboard with pen where you can write whatever you want in there. The only thing that the police, and this is based on our past experience and engagement in the rally in the UK, and the one that is in Liverpool. You cannot bring out a picture where these criminals have killed people cut their head, they will tell you to put it away. The police will not allow you to. So if you are thinking, they might picture, they might print, they might be Danny, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, picture, to a very, very terrifying. The police will not allow you to show that. So, Mukiawa Elizabeth. Rattles, anything that can make noise. I have my whistle, I'll be bringing mine. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out how the day will be. You know, Walata will be on the ground to help with some broadcasting as well. But my hands will be full that day. So maybe we see. We went to Buffet support with a available Koiki into Buffet Kashini join láti fi relieve your own, and especially, you know, I want to be close to CSI as much as possible on that day. So that means we will need some volunteers to cover certain areas, you know, because while Bedu is leading the top side of the rally in the front with Prophet Ologunlua, we don't know which, you know, section is going to be, but we'll see how it goes. It could be on the trail, it could be on the front, you know. It could also help to distribute the leaflet. There'll be a lot of activities that we hope that it will do, you know, as engagement, and we want to capture all that. So this also is one of the one that we got as well. So this one just came in today. It's a Samsung, and we'll be using with that. And then there's some other things that we're also, so my hands will be full for the day, but my mom will be helping out. We'll be live streaming as well. She will just, you know, the 25-meter flag will be on display. And to need the flag, the flag, we still have some few flags, not a lot, you know, to sell if you're going to buy. If you want to buy it before the day, let me know. I can send it to you. And then I got my stick here because I'll be coming with a box of the stick because I'm convert to one stick. So I'll be coming with the stick. We have about 500 sticks, so there'll be enough to cover for everybody. We will have the big ones, like the one I'm using here. These ones are big ones. These are the biggest one, about 25 pounds. Economy 3 years ago. So especially the production to make them now is different. So this is the size that we expect everybody to have on the day. So these ones will be 15 pounds. So the stick goes in there. But and they post it with a stick. So if you want one, I will send that to you quickly before October 12. Let everybody also come with whatever your own ideas for the day. Food-wise, I've not been asked for anybody to deliver any food. Not because we don't trust what you're bringing. We would rather let you give us the money to IFELODUN and say, look, if you love meat pie, if you shin shin, if you omi, if you super malt, if you drink from keke to bambo. So, and to ban intention we or my bunjawa, you might end up taking the food back home yourself. It's just an advice. Because so far, the committee has not requested anybody to bring any food. If you have the intention that you just want to make something, you got to contact us. We need to know who you are. Don't bring any food in there on that day. It's not for any reason, it's for health and safety. And I'm sure everybody to buy in UK understand what that means. We don't want anybody to eat anything and the day goes and then my name is on the full list with the police for this event. I've given all my details and so many others as well. We don't want anybody to eat any food and it become a food poison. Not because of anything, maybe, but if you're going to cook, you got to let us know. These are just, I know I've done my 3 hours now, but, you know, every time I fast, but I thought I should capture these as part of the broadcast. Ẹ má bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ ru ẹ̀bà àbí ẹ̀fọ́ kan tẹ́ máa gbé wá. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ dáná pé ẹ ní intention pé fẹ́ sóúnjẹ, there's no problem. Reach out to the committee. I will contact you with them. Ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ n restart Instagram mi padà. It's a weekend. I'm not in a rush, you know, and I'm in my house, even though I'm working, because it's like working. So, ẹni bá fẹ́ ṣe oúnjẹ wá, láti sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣe oúnjẹ, we got to know who you are. If you bring any food and you start distributing it on the day, àmọ́ pé Yoruba ni gbogbo wa, we might not allow that. So, about so far on our, even up to chin-chin, meat pie, sausage roll, sandwich, we would rather prefer you reach out to us so that we know who you are. You can support and say, look, you won't have a stress. Because we look, the good thing about this country is there's a lot of caterers. So instead of if you stress around you, you send the water away, any cover in recipe for your mewa. And when don't she committee, they will know what to give that, you know, contract to. That's why I say we're gonna do a lot of sourcing. Just like the BBC and the rest of them does. You might be seeing BBC as one station, but underneath, a lot of sourcing, until you are inside before you know. I'm serious. Until when you move closer, you realize that, so BBC, what kind of brand the BBC? So we have to do a lot of sourcing for the day. And if I remember much in our next program, I'll be telling us more as well. So let me do a quick calculation of what we've raised tonight, and then we can close the broadcast and appreciate you all. So, so let's start from here. So we got 20, 20 here, 30, we got another 30. So that's 50, 50. Let me do something because I might not get it right like that. Let me get my calculator right. That's the difference between trying to use your brain when you have the easiest one here, which is the calculator on the laptop. So we got 20 plus 20 plus 30 plus 50 plus 120 plus 100 plus 50 plus 52 plus 30. Apart from the last $50 that has not been sent, so the conversion of that will be about 30 something pounds. Yeah. Somewhere around there. The woman to 40. By the time the PayPal even remove their only 2 discounts or percentage rather. So tonight, with all my Mukia Beauty Amakwe, so if we have, let's say 30 to that, so we raised 500 pounds to support the rally. We tried. Every penny counts. Every donation has, if we convert this to Naira, it's a big money. At 2,100 the rate. So let's say 500. Let me add the 30 to it as well. 1 minute. So if I was meant to convert this to Naira, 500 times 2,100. That's about 1 million. Remember, these are not stolen money. The stolen money in Nigeria, it's easy to give 5 million pounds ahead. These are not like stolen money according to the National Crime Agency like Bizani, like Ike Kremadu and the rest of them, Ibori. So when you are saying 500 pounds, that's more money. Yes, it's hard working money of the diaspora. They get paid through their contract. That's fire. I can tell the sound, the siren, that's the fire. So, and the diaspora that are working hard have supported the rally on behalf of the Koikimedia platform. And I said, thank you so much. All this money have not been paid into my account. It has gone directly into the IFELODUN APAPO, which is account number 58 13 85 38. I'll repeat it again. Account number 58 13 85 38 with a sort code 041450. 041450, institution SUMUP Payment Limited, IFELODUN APAPO Limited. So that is where all the money has been. The 2 that has been sent to the PayPal, one has been received by our Biafra brother Clement. We love you, we appreciate you. He sent $80 and that converted back to 52 pounds. And then we're waiting for the safety domain. He has sent it through my sister in America through the Zelle. I will receive it and then I will transfer the Clement one tonight straight away. And as soon as I see the next one, I will do. So if you're watching this program as a repeated program and you say, look, I would also contribute, no matter how small. Anytime bury the Naira one, I will update you tomorrow. I guess Kentos is tired. It's been a long day. Look, these are business women. We are taking their time. We're removing them from their business services to the members of the public here in the UK when they should be making money. We're in the meeting. Sometimes she's in the meeting. She's attending to customers. It's not easy. So tomorrow I'll update if there's any Naira account that I want to take to support them. I appreciate your contribution. We do not take it for a joke. We do not take it for granted. I know the value of money in this country. Look, every penny counts. So even those of you that have not given us, I understand. You would love to give. You might give some other time. You will still give some next time. But tonight, you just cannot afford to give, to commit. We are not asking you to commit when you can't. But those that have committed and those that will commit, we are very, very grateful. Mukiyawa Esther Wetuga. So if you're not sure about anything when it comes to the rally, I am in the best position to speak to. Do not come on that day to disrupt. If you're planning such, stay away. You will just find yourself in the court the next day. This is not Nigeria. If you have any intention to come and disrupt the day, you will find yourself at the magistrate court that I would also be attending with you the next day, because the police will pick you up. The message is for those that needs to hear. Stay away from the day. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, and you've been listening to the Koikimedia platform, the self-determination platform, the platform that continues to represent the Yoruba people to prepare our final exit from this contraction known as Nigeria that the British, where I live, put together. And on the 12th of October, we'll be proving again to the British government it is time that Nigeria de-amalgamate before there's bloodshed. And I mean every word, bloodshed. Nigeria will go to another civil war if the country is not allowed to be divided. Millions of people will die, and we will hold Bola Tinubu as he is still the current president and all the security agency responsible for the death of innocent Nigerians. Divide Nigeria now and let's save lives. Ishewa funlewa forile ibiwa kagbega 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 faleri ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bàtí bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ ká máa lépa ìtẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtohun tó dára ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Remember, I will be the last man standing. Good night. Mo kẹ́yìn mi o, ẹ dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo yín fàdúró tí Ọ̀ranyọlá máa sùn. Àtúndàlà àtúpadà wá. Good night. Good night, everybody. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Bobby ló máa